you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football. If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Nick Shine Show. I am, of course, your host, Nick. Different show tonight. I know I planned on doing the draft pick revisiting of the Jets' good draft picks throughout the course of history, but you all know what happened today, and we're going to try to get through this together. I'm not going to lie, it's hit me hard today. So you may have seen this earlier on Jake's show. Gator allowed me to have this as well. So, Tommy, this is for you, buddy.
I was the only one there rocking this jersey. My number. Oh, I don't have it on right now.
Give me an oh yeah, Tommy.
Oh yeah, baby!
That's Jets patience. I guess you could say that to the fullest because we have patience. I've had patience since '85. This is our year. All you guys, yo, Bobby, keep doing your show. Mr. Bonesy, man, love you. Jake, you are the man.
Tommy, enjoy the White House.
Thank you. Can't wait to be there, baby. We going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to be at the parade. I'll be at the White House. Let's go. My dad will pay for 5 or 10 of us as maniacs. Keep doing you, Jake. I love you, brother.
Tommy, appreciate it, man. What a call.
I don't think they're losing many games this year, the bottom line. I don't know what the topic was, but I'm out here like in the park with looking at ducks and squirrels and all that shit. Hey, amigo, you think the Jets are going to lose any games this year? J-E-T-S, Jets, baby. I'm in Harrison, New Jersey right now, stopping at my bank. But Jay, keep doing you, brother. Jets. I can't wait to see you later, baby.
Oh, wow.
Here we go, baby.
J-E-T-S, Jets, let's go, baby!
Like, you guys are the best at what you do. I can't wait to see you later, baby.
Tommy, thank you very much. What a way to end it.
Yeah, heartbreaking stuff. I'm just going to speak from the heart for a minute and hopefully be able to get through this. You know, a lot of people have to deal with a lot of challenges in life, whether it be addiction, disease. You know, there's a lot of struggles that people have to go through, and it pains my heart that somebody that I built like a good relationship with off air in real life tried to help Tommy on many occasions, as some of you may know. Some of you have been around back in the summer of 24. It was a difficult time for Tommy, and you know, he reached out for help with some struggles that he was having, and you know, I was able to get him to a facility and to help him, and it looked like his life was turning around, and it looked like his life was becoming enjoyable, and this hurts. There's no way to sugarcoat this shit. Tommy was a very passionate person in everything that he did. Tommy was, my son remembers meeting him at the Carolina game this year. He showed up after everyone went into the game. He got there late, and we were walking in. And it sucks that I got a new phone on New Year's Eve, and all the pictures that he had sent me from that day, I don't have anymore because old man interneting didn't fucking back up his phone the right way, so I lost them all when I traded in the phone, and I'm really, really upset about that today. Uh, Tommy, you saw his calls. You never knew where they were going. You never knew what direction they would go in. You never knew his level of enthusiasm, but you knew one thing: it would be memorable. Tommy, you've touched a lot of lives. You impacted a lot of people, myself included, as one of them. So, Tommy, we love you. We will miss you. We will always honor you and your level of fandom. So, yeah, you're the best, Tom. You'll be missed. God bless, and may God watch over your kids.
It's got me.
Gentry covering the bumble.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
And Rick Kent's here.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time, shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time, shine time, it's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
All right. Thank you for listening to that. All right. I put the call link up early. Usually I'll do a Jet monologue or have a guest on. I just wanted to put the link out there for our community, for those who want to call in. This will be a chat-driven show tonight. We can talk about whatever you want. If you got a Tommy memory, call in with that. If you got a funny story that you want to share, I leave it to you guys. We are a very, very tight community. And we get through everything together. We really, truly do. You know, we've suffered loss in our community several times now. We've suffered as Jets fans for eternity. And it's just one of those days where I think we just all need one another. So, perfect. And yes, we got this too. So, Eli Betts, you will be the first to gift memberships, and this will be our membership gifting video that everybody will get.
You ready, Chris?
Let's let it rip. Let's go.
Here we go, baby.
J-E-T-S! Jets! 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 Let's go, baby!
All right. Thank you to Gator. He's out, and he reformatted it for me. We'll get the video cleaned up when he gets home, but at least we have it for tonight. Eli gifted 10, ladies and gentlemen, and they went to J Quest, H Hitters, Weed the People, The Fast Count, Jet Life 89, BC, Amanda Madison, The Human Fund, Donald Wallace, and Joe the Jet G. Thank you, Eli. You're the fucking man. You are the man, good sir. Appreciate you. And that Rick Cat makes a fantastic point, as he's known to do. Quest got a membership. Quest, just become a freaking member again. It would break my heart to have to remove you from the Discord. Don't make me do it. Don't you do it to you. Don't put it on me. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk Jets for a little bit. We get some callers. You take the direction of the show where you want to take the direction of the show. But fuck it. I'll talk about it. I wanted to do something different. Jets Johnny the other day was on with Bobby, and he was bringing up about how, a lot of the shows, a lot of people watch Jet show after Jet show after Jet show all day long. And, there's only so much you could talk about. When do you take Ty Simpson? Do you take Ty Simpson? Is it Bailey or Reese? And it made me think. I'm working. I got the phone in the pocket. I'm trying to hustle before the end of the day. And I was like, all right, we'll do a show where we can, all right, monologue over. We got many people clicking in. First up, ladies and gentlemen, his face is hideous, but he has a tremendous mustache to help hide it.
The second you said his face is hideous, I'm like, yep, that's me.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, dude. Well, it is a trap. Anytime someone loses their life, it's a travesty, and it doesn't matter how they lost their life, right? The human is gone, right? So it's like the family is suffering. Once someone dies, it's a ripple effect of how they affected them, and it's like, remember the person. It doesn't matter how they died, right? It's just that they're gone. And I remember Tommy, man, like his phone. I was talking with Addison before earlier today. Like I remember he was calling in, and his phone was just trash. It was just like garbage.
So
yeah,
it was so bad.
And then,
and the phone would only act up when he made a great fucking point.
Yeah.
If he was talking nonsense, it was crystal clear. And then he'd start to talk about the Jets. And
it was in a blender. It was fucking like a Temu fucking phone.
What do you call it? His Europe phone? It was a European phone. He was blaming the phone for being from Europe.
Yeah. Well,
Rick. Yes.
Yeah. But dude, like, I think it was like, actually, I think like, it may have been like a year ago, and like Charles had a show, and like GK3's dad. So, Gary Sr. was on there and stuff like that. I think Tommy called in and his phone was just garbage. And then like one time he had a clear vision on his phone. And, I didn't know him like personally. I talked to him a couple of times. He was a monotone, gentleman, but like very passionate about the Jets. Right. And like, he was very into Jake's show. Like I remember one time him asking about like this, like very to the T, like when the schedule was posted on Jake's like Discord, like exactly to a T. And he's like, I think it was for the meetup or something like that, or like when his dates were when he was on radio. And he was just like, when are the dates? And it was like, dude, it is on the, but that was Tommy, man. And it's like, what I'm talking about. It's like, everybody's different. And it's sad that he's gone, but I feel like we're going to do the right thing as a community. Right. And that's the cool part about being, and it's not just being an Asmaniac, right? Because it's being a Shiner. It's, going into Addie's show, like Johnny Boy. You link out to all these other aspects that originated from like Jake, because that's what brought us, I think, together. And we're just a team, And we just support each other because it's like a family, And I think that's the coolest thing. to get each other's back, and we're gonna do the right thing and take care of his family. I know we are as a unit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know Jake reached out. He replied to the original message that he got, um, and we're waiting to hear. I tried to reach out as well. I messaged the cell phone to see if if the family member has it on, if I could get a reply,
Yeah.
and see what direction we can go in. He's got two young kids,
Oh,
and yeah, I don't doubt if it's just a matter of when we have to, when we'll rise up as a community and help them out. I'll talk to Jake tomorrow. I'll give him a call at some point and see if we got any info and see what route we can go. I don't have my old phone. I had my phone set to never delete messages, and I messaged with his mom at one point, and that number would have still been there from August of 24 when we helped them out. So it sucks that I didn't have all that shit backed up. I old man interneting. But
yeah.
it's you make a great point. When you lose someone, yes, it hurts, but you can carry on their memory. You can carry on the joy that they brought to you, and yeah, that's what we'll do here. That joy will live on this channel because every single time someone gifts a membership, we're gonna get this.
You ready, Chris?
Let's let it rip. Let's go.
Here we go, baby.
J-E-T-S! Jets! 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 Let's go, baby!
That was Tommy in one of his calmer call-ins. Kevin Tats gifted 5. That went to Thunderlips.
Heyo.
Gator McMicrodick, Green Gang, El Captain Rafucho, and Phantom GNW. Thank you, Kev. I appreciate you, buddy. Kev, I owe you a phone call tomorrow too. I got to talk to you about something. Yeah, I'll either tonight after the show or tomorrow. I'll reach out to you depending how late we go. I do have to get up early tomorrow. Tomorrow's overtime Saturday, so woohoo.
Well, Nick, I know you got other callers. I just wanted to end it with, talk to your parents, hug your kids. Life is short. You never know when it's going to end, and it's like you never know when the last time you're going to speak to somebody is. And I'm not trying to be melodramatic, but
you never know.
Answer the phone when your mom calls. Give your kids a hug when they go to bed. Don't let the spouse just put them to bed. You know what I mean? It means something. So, I love you, Nick, bro. We'll talk to you later.
I love you too, buddy. I appreciate you, and thank you. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we got Lou, Sweet Lou.
What's up, Nick?
With the old logo too. I love that hat. I really do.
Yeah, I have so many hats. Crazy. A lot of them. The new Jets draft hat is awesome, though. I love it. I just got it ready for the draft. I'll be wearing my draft hat. But what'd you say?
I like the hat. I'm not paying $55 for a hat, though.
I think I got it for $43. They have like different versions of it.
I know. I don't like the snapback. So the one that I like
bigger and small as I scream. So, but the Tommy news, Nick, is horrible, man. The fact that guy was such a passionate Jet fan, and this is a year that we're hopefully turning it around. Like I just wanted him to see that, right? I loved when he called because of the way he loves the team. I just feel that same way, and so do so many of us, right? So, just the fact that we finally have a chance with these picks, and for him not to see who we picked, and I know he called it a bunch of times talking about like who to pick and whatnot. And just that really aggravates me. And I hope it wasn't a situation where he needed somebody, because obviously with this community, you have like endless amounts of people you could turn to. So I don't know what the situation was, but it's just obvious. This community is crazy supportive with, and I'm going to do whatever I can for his family as soon as you get that up. But back to some Jet news. I know the first thing you thought of when you heard that Jeremiah Love had breakfast with Jets was me, Nick. I don't know if you heard it yet.
The first thing I thought was, you only have breakfast with someone that you love.
There you go.
You kick the ones you don't love out the night before.
Right.
If
So
you
this
have
is the
breakfast
third
with
meeting.
them, that's real feelings.
You're right. You're right, Nick. Believe me, I've been there.
Anyone you can go out to dinner with. You could take any lady out to dinner, but
That's right.
breakfast, that's someone that you love.
Right. This is their third meeting with him. Is it just a smoke screen? Is it just like we're just gonna? Well, maybe. See, I don't
care if it's us or if they're trying to get the Titans to trade up to us.
Yeah.
You know, I have the $30 bet in to win $3,870 if Jeremiah Love is taking number 2.
So my question to you is this: let's just say they did trade Brees to Washington, and we spoke about this before, and we leave that draft with Bain and Love. Does it matter what order we get them in?
Bain and Love?
Yeah. Because if you trade Love,
if we're not taking Reese, we better take Love it too, because almost 4 Gs will make me a lot happier about the situation.
Me too. So what I'm saying is, if you draft Love, you're going to look to trade Brees, and the team that's the highest that needs Brees is definitely DC. Now the Titans need a running back too, so that's pick 4, and you have Washington that needs a running back as well at pick 7. So I think and Washington does need picks too. So I just think they're in position to trade us. So if we could come up and get Downs, Bailey, Carnell Tate, there's a few guys that could be at 7.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of
the
different
beauty of having these multiple picks.
Yeah. How lucky.
And then having the ideology of trading Brees is you can maneuver around within those first 3 or 4 rounds and get another asset or open up a position and move Brees to fill it with Love. And
then you have 33, Nick, to address some other needs.
Yeah.
So when everyone's speaking, and I just like so many people go against me when I say this, but he is the highest ranked player in the entire draft right now. He is being talked about from teams from 7 to 5 to 3 to 4 to trading for him. It's very obvious to everyone that this is an incredible player. And I think that when Glenn is saying about being so confident about Geno, I just think he's thinking offense. And the other thing I've heard many times is that people that when they do meet Jeremiah Love, his presence is so incredible that being with him 3 times, it's got to be getting to their head to just be sitting there being like, yeah, we're totally not interested in you. This is a total fake thing. He's very strong on the team. His teammates fucking love him. His coaches love him. And he is a fucking dog.
he is. He's a very good player. I'm not going to deny that. You know my stance about taking running backs that early. I wouldn't do it. However, if there was ever a year I would do it, it would be when I have a chance to win this amount of money on it. I could be convinced that this is the time. Or they could be maneuvering and posturing themselves to maybe get somebody to jump, right?
Please, I'm okay with that too. If we get paid for it, at least get paid for it, right?
Look, I've been saying about Muji.
Yeah.
If Muji gets someone to trade up to 2, moves back to 4, and still gets Reese, and you add pick 35 on top of it, now you're either one. But if you can move back, and everyone thinks we're taking Reese at 2, if you get them to pay for 2, move back to 4, still take the guy you were going to take it to, and pick up pick 35 and maybe more, you're looking at a draft masterclass. And I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this weekend and beyond. Because that would be...
You got 33, which is a crazy pick, too.
Yeah. You'd have 4, 16, 33, 35, and then more. You'd probably get... Maybe you get them to give you 66, then you give them 103. You do something. But if Muji can maneuver this into even more draft capital and then use the extra draft capital to move back up and strike whenever he wants, you're looking at a general manager that knows how to manipulate the draft, that knows how to use his assets to get more assets to then go get the players that he wants. So I'm looking forward to the strategy of the draft, not just the players that we get, like the Idzik 12. We were bored out of our mind. We had 12 draft picks. We didn't move one time. That showed that a general manager wasn't confident, wasn't comfortable, wasn't good enough. And we saw that. Only Quincy Enunwa came out of that draft with any sort of NFL career. I don't expect that from Muji. I think Muji is going to
I think he's going to
control
make a name for
NFL
himself.
draft weekend.
I think he's making a name for himself. It's like this is big time for him. But the other thing that I want to tell you is with the positional value, whether it's downs, these different guys that they could pick. When you talk about positional value, we have a lot of picks that has to change the equation because it's who you leave the draft with. Doesn't, that's what I'm trying to say. Like if you took Bain at 2, let's just say, and you took Love at 7 and you traded back up, no one would say that's crazy. It's all who we leave with. I do think they're going to take Love. I really do. I know it sounds crazy to a lot of people. I truly think they're taking Jeremiah Love. And I hope he doesn't end up on the Giants because we don't need him to sell out MetLife on the wrong day. Because this guy's going to sell tickets, Nick. This guy is a fucking star.
I'm a Jet fan. Wins will sell tickets. It doesn't matter what player we have there. I've been in empty stadiums, man. You've been there too. I haven't had to pay for tickets the last 2 years. The only 2 times I've paid for tickets the last 2 years are the meetups that I did the year before and the one I did with Jake this year, where we bought our tickets as a group ahead of time. Other than that, I haven't had to pay for tickets. So I look forward to having to pay for tickets again because that means we're winning and that means people want to be there and they're not just giving it away.
Well, we do need an exciting offense because this is a problem. I mean,
we need a lot.
Yeah.
We need a lot, Luke.
But in free agency, they did beef up on the defense. They didn't go all offense because then it would be like very obvious we're going defense. They went the complete opposite way. I mean, if anyone looked at this from the outside in and said, all right, they picked up all these players on defense, they're probably going to go offense. If someone didn't really know every detail that we need, that's what you would logically think. But I know this is a bad take for a lot of people don't want to hear about it, but this is their 3rd meeting with him. So it's not nothing. It's not nothing.
No, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Whether it's posturing or whether it's legitimate, we're going to do our due diligence and see.
Yeah, they might have.
There could be a world, and we haven't discussed this. There could be a world where Love is the pick at 2 and Simpson is the pick at 16. And maybe they do go offense. I wouldn't do that myself, but there could be that world where something like that happens and they say, okay, we got our line. We're going to start building weapons and we're going to build around a young quarterback. And we got Garrett. And then they take a weapon at 33 or they move back up in round 1 and come out with a running back, quarterback, receiver. As much as I've wanted to wait till next year for the quarterback and receiver, maybe they hear the clock ticking and maybe they strike a little earlier with that.
I would love Love and Sadiq. That would be one fucking hell of an offense, man.
I don't know if Sadiq gets past the Chiefs at 9.
Yeah,
I really think Sadiq goes after Tate. I think Sadiq is the second pass catcher off the board.
Very possible. All right.
I would be surprised if the Saints and Chiefs, Saints could be best player available. Chiefs could be, let's take this guy to replace Kelsey and get a little quicker and more athletic there and have that mismatch, which Andy Reid would work wonders with. I would be surprised if Sadiq gets past both the Saints and the Chiefs. I just see him as the best mismatch in this draft.
Yeah, no, I think that he's the replacement for Travis Kelce. That's what I've been thinking the whole time too. But Nick, you have a great night.
You too, buddy. Where you at? You down in AC?
No, tonight I'm back in Queens. I go back to AC tomorrow. It was an AC yesterday. Drove back and forth. And then we got to talk about the draft too.
Definitely.
Day 3 in Atlantic City.
Definitely.
Talk to you later.
All right, buddy. Have a great night. Thank you. Next up, we got Eli. What's up, brother?
How we doing, Nick?
Thank you for the memberships, man. You're awesome.
Of course, man. I appreciate you and everything. I just wanted to say, I never really talked to Tommy, never really knew him. But a couple things I gathered was that, he's a passionate Jets fan. He was a great dad, and that automatically makes me a fan. So it's really tough to see him go like that. Just to bounce off Thunder Lips' points, pick up the phone, check in on your friends, and life is too short to be stressed out about small things like that. So
Amen.
it's tough to see, and I know this community will do right by him. So I just wanted to send my condolences to everybody that did know him, and everybody that was close to him.
God bless you, man.
So, real quick, I just wanted to say I saw a report that the Browns might be interested in moving off pick 6. I think that would be a great spot for us to move up, possibly get wide receiver, Sonny Styles. Just wanted to see what you think it would cost for us to move up that much, and is there a player that you would want to target?
I mean, Downs and Styles would be the players that I would be most interested in going up there. I'm pulling up the draft value chart now. So 6 is worth 1,600. Pick 16 is worth 1,000, and pick 33 is worth 580. So that's 1,580,
There you go.
and you probably throw in a fifth. If you got to throw in 103, and then they throw in a fifth or a sixth with it. But yeah, you could get up there with that.
I think
And then
that's
if
the
you're
move.
looking at, let's say it goes Mendoza, Reese, Bailey, Love, Styles, you get Styles or Downs. Or if the Giants goes Downs, then you have Styles. So if it goes that route, it would if you can come out of this draft, I've said this a lot. I'm not the only one, but if you can come out of this with 2 Ohio State players, you're in a really good situation because they're loaded. It's amazing that team lost. It
Yeah.
really is. Hi, Ryan.
Nick, I'm
Stop
sorry. I have
spamming
to
the chat.
go. I'm at
Ryan,
work, so I'm
give me
sorry.
1 second. My nephew. Ryan, don't keep typing the same thing over and over. Hi. All right, Bill, I'm doing it. Eli, thank you for the call. I'm sorry. Folks, we got a super chat from Six Ring says, it shows stuff goes beyond work and football. Rest in peace. Yeah. Well said. This world that we have here on YouTube, I spend more time talking to a lot of you than I do people I've known for 30 years. So this has become a family to a lot of us, and it sucks. It's a part of life. Somebody mute my nephew. Thank you, Boomtown. Ryan, I told you, stop typing the same thing over and over again. Don't be a nuisance. Thank you, Boom. Reminder, Sunday night is our raffle. It's the winner's choice raffle. You pick the player, you pick the item. Mini helmet, jersey, autograph photo. No Joe Namath, no Nick Mangold in this one. And raffle entries tonight are doubled. So Eli got 20. Kevin Tattoos got 10. Next up, Eli, no worries, man. Life happens, brother. You never have to apologize. Hello, Charles.
Hey, Nick.
How are you?
I'm trying not to cry right now because I'm just stunned by this news as everyone else is. I did not expect this to happen. To the Chewok family, you have my prayers and condolences. If you need anyone, I'm right here. It really sucks, man. I mean, I know he was a passionate Jets fan, but I saw Tommy's more. I saw him as a good friend. He was good to me. He was a good subscriber. Really enjoyed my content, but he was a good person. He was a very passionate fan. He was very involved with his family, and it sucks, man. It just really sucks that we lost a good friend.
Yeah, it does, man. It's the worst part of life is loss, and something that I've heard that I try to live by. don't wait for people to be gone to say how you feel about them. Tell them while they're here.
But with that being said, I did get the popcorn. Oh shit, I got it upside down. Wait, do I have it upside down? No, I don't.
Where you got? Back it away a little bit, Charles. All I see is big A. Easy caramel cheesy.
Yes, sir.
Do you store all bags of popcorn?
I got it from Double Good right here.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's the Charles. That's the popcorn for anyone who helps support my daughter's softball team. That's the popcorn, Charles. How is it?
I haven't tasted it yet. I'll taste it later. But you know what? Since it's your channel, Nick, I'll taste it right here on camera.
Yes. Let's give us a food taste test.
Where is this? Oh, I got a pair of scissors right here.
Charles, why do you have scissors? What the hell? Who let you have scissors?
It came in the first aid kit.
Why do you have a first aid kit?
In case I get cut while shaving.
Very good answer. All right, that's an acceptable answer.
Smells good. Looks good. Let's taste it. Tastes pretty damn good. It's cheesy and caramelly. A+.
What hat do you have on? Is this a new hat?
Talking Jets.
Oh, no. Well, you had the brim of the hat facing upward. I couldn't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Also, don't touch the hat if you're eating orange popcorn. You're going to get the hat dirty, and we know you're not the best of cleaning.
Good point.
Thank you.
I
Eli
just
with
heard
a good question. Says, what happened to your air fryer saga?
it's still going on. It's just I haven't used it lately.
Air fryer gate 26. Gorman versus the air fryer.
We could use some laughs right now at a time like this, to be honest.
Well, Charles, you know what? I'm going to ruin your night because my fucking night got ruined and you live locally. So I'm going to tell you how awful my night was. I'm heading back from my nephew's house. I went over there. And I'm leaving. And I'm like,
saying hi to you in the chat.
Yes, that Ryan. Yes. So after I leave there, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm pretty fucking bummed today. And I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop and get one of my favorite things in the world. I'm going to go to Sonic and get a peanut butter banana milkshake. Do you know that Sonic closed?
For business or closed for the day?
They are closed for business. They are signs up, closed. No more Sonic on Route 1.
That's crazy.
That's horrible. So I went to Rita's and overpaid for vanilla custard with Reese's peanut butter sauce on it.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Is Dawn Staley about to fight Gino Ariema? What the hell's going on with my Twitter? All right. What are you doing? I see that you're back in wife beater season.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
You
know the number for 911 in case you get cut shaving?
Yes, I know that it's for 911, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, very kind words that you said before, Charles. You're appreciated. You're the man.
I just want to say also, I agree with Lou B. I do think the Jets. Charles went to Sonic. I didn't go to Sonic a lot, actually.
They did have the best milkshakes. And now the only other one is up in like Elizabeth by North Ave, right by the airport.
That stinks. They did have good food. I did like, and their milkshakes were good too.
The milkshakes were the best around.
But I mean, for those of you who do not know, Jeremiah Love is my favorite player in this entire draft class, and I would love for the Jets to get him, but that's if they trade Breece Hall.
I think it would be a combination, right? You either you have if you know you're going to draft Love, you work the phones ahead of time and say, we're going to make a deal. What would you give us for Breece? we'll make this deal contingent upon we draft Jeremiah Love. That deal, that draft pick gets put in, and then you process that trade. You have Brees sign his deal, and then you move him.
So I have Nick. As I said to the Chewalk family, yes, I know. Thank you, Bill M. Can't wait for
the
Spaceballs
Schwab family that you thank Bill M.
Well, he typed it in the chat. But as I was saying before, I was interrupted by Bill M. To the Chewalk family, you have my love and support and condolences. If you need help in a battle, I'll be right there in shining armor. No pun intended. Have a great day, everyone, and God bless.
Wait. I need your thoughts on Spaceballs coming out a year from now. Will that interfere with NFL Draft Weekend 2027 for you? With the Colts giving the Jets the number one fucking pick, Chuck?
Probably, and I'll probably take that chance.
You look great in blue. I can't wait to get you your Peyton Manning jersey.
I will confess I always wanted a Peyton Manning jersey, so I appreciate you getting one for me.
You made a commitment. I made my commitment to you, my friend. Stay
Have
safe.
a good day, man.
And
You too, my
enjoy
friend.
meeting all the new Uber Eats drivers this weekend that you'll come across.
I'll be at my family this weekend. Having
Tell
lamb
the
and then a
Gormans
cut.
I said Happy Easter.
I will.
Is your mom back in school yet? I heard there was a little bit of a fire there in the middle of the night.
I believe she is. I'm actually going to give her a call after I leave your show. Give them a call. And
You FaceTime her? No. Oh no, you got Android.
I
You
got
have a
Google
video chat
Pixel.
with your mom?
Never video chat. I have a Google Pixel.
All right. If when you see her, go Nick Shine says hi and wave like that.
Don't worry, I will.
Wait,
Trust me.
practice
Love
right
me.
now. How did I do it? Wave just like I did. Say Nick Shine says hi.
Nick Shine says hi, everyone.
Not everyone, just your mom and your dad.
Mom, Nick Shine says hi, and he loves you.
All right. Charles, have a good night. He's Charles. Next up, Black Gypsy.
Shine.
What's up, brother?
What's crazy was on your last show, it wasn't your last show, it was a couple of shows back, your sober reunion show.
Mhm.
What Tommy OG was talking about. Like, life is just crazy. So we're all older now. Like, once you hit the 40s, you start to see your friends kind of fall off. Like, that's just part of the struggle. So rest in peace to them. Like, it's crazy that we're just online talking and then poof, gone. And so
Yeah.
enjoy it while you can. Now I'm here for some beef. I mean, I need to bring some beef, rile you up a little bit. What happened in the Asman show today? Because I wasn't there, I missed it. But I heard that the first half was that Gary had people vote extra for him, and those votes actually counted. Is that what happened?
I know that anyone who has a YouTube account can vote. You can only vote once with your account. Like the Nick Shine show only gets one vote. However, me as a person can have more than one account. And then you can log into different accounts and then you have multiple votes. There are people who have personal accounts, private business accounts, whatever. You know, like I have this account and then I have my personal from 15, 20 years ago, whatever it was. So there's no way to stop that because it's an open forum on YouTube. You know, it's not like it's a private lockdown thing like Discord, where if you're a member of the Discord, you make your vote and that's it.
That's
So
it.
you can't police it. There's nothing you can do.
There's something you could
part of the
do.
way.
There's something that you could do.
There's
They
absolutely
show
not.
there is.
What?
Jake shows you the video. Just Johnny gave 5 extra votes. That's your evidence of cheating. That's the end of that competition. He shouldn't even be in the competition. Like, Shine, if we were in school, right? And
What if I told you I voted for Amanda 3 times? Like, how do you know how many other people don't have multiple accounts? Not that I did. I haven't
we
voted
don't
once yet
need
in this
to
whole
know.
tournament.
We don't need to know. There was no doubt there before, and Just Johnny created doubt. And because he created doubt, he's put smut on your name. So now that there's smut on your name, you're a cheater, bro. Like, and he acknowledged it. When the person said that I cheated for you, you have 2 reactions to make if you're a good person in a situation. One is to be like, that's not cool, bro. I need to step down because I didn't win then off my own validity. You had to vote 5 extra times for me to win. You had to cheat, and now I'm acknowledging that you cheated and say, okay, that's cool, you cheated. And you're part of the people that made this cruise, so you have a say. Your say should be he should be disqualified. Like, he shouldn't be able to compete. If we're doing a game and we're all having fun, and then some douchebag comes in, and as we start cheating, then that sets the line that now we can all cheat, right?
What would that
Like,
have to do with me?
you're part of the committee.
I have nothing to do with YouTube. Like, you can't
Yeah.
control who votes and how many accounts people have. Like, that
Yeah.
has nothing to do with the committee. Committee, we just
As-
set the bracket. That has nothing to do with we can't police people.
So you, Jake, and Dylan, and whoever else made the committee have no bylaws to this committee. Someone cheats.
This is not a bylaw. This is just Black Gypsy. If I say, hey guys, you're only allowed to vote once, okay. People are still gonna do what they want to do. Like, you can't police that.
Yeah, I just think that's foul.
You can't police it because how many people are doing it and not announcing it?
Well, we don't need to know who's doing it, who announced it, but when somebody does announce it, there has to be a repercussion to it. It's like, oh, look, I cheated. Ha ha ha. So much fun. And that's good. If someone did that on your show and it mattered to you, you'd be like, yeah, that's fucked up, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't like that you did that. Because you take the fun out of it. You take what made it innocent and turn it into something grimy.
I think that everyone knows that people have multiple accounts. There's been a lot of if you have more than one account, subscribe to my channel. I've said that. I know that people have more than one account. Subscribe to multiple accounts. Like, you know that there's that possibility because it's not. Listen, I'll say it. I don't give a shit. We know that there's always issues with voting in America, right?
So sad. That's so sad. We let that invade our innocent, calm, cool, collected Asmaniac psychopath tournament. And now here we stand on the Steiner show where I'm like, yo, Steiner, come on, man.
I can't control if somebody logs out of their one account and goes into another account. How do you police that? We don't get a log of the individuals who voted.
You don't have to police it, but when someone tells you that, hey, I voted 5 times for said person, and then said person is on show with the person that voted for him 5 times, it's like, yo, you're guilty.
Let's just solve this. Beat him.
He's not. I'm not going to be able to get to him most likely because Brigga is there, and Brigga is the hardest person other than Leany to beat in that tournament. It's big fella, Brigga, and Leany. That's a super. I want to see Brigga go against Gary. I would love to go against Gary because I know I could beat Gary. I know his trigger. He knows my trigger. So that's a good matchup. Brigga and Gary is absolute entertainment at his highest level, dog.
I get it, but I have to say this to you. Again, how the fuck is any of this my fault?
Because you're a part of it, dog. Hey, so I'll give you a story, right? So I went to the military, and when I was in Jersey, I was a troublemaker, right? And I was gone for like a good 8 years. My mom called me one day, and she's like, this is your fault. This is the beginning of the conversation. This is your fault. Your brother did this, and this. Like, huh? I'm in Hawaii. I'm like, I'm all the way on the other side of the world, bro. Like, how is this my fault? And then by initiation and foundation, bro, you are part of the squad that made this all happen. So therefore, blame will now be laid upon you, Jake, Dylan, and whoever else, because he should be disqualified. Cheating should not be a part of our tournament. I mean, if you had a tournament and somebody started cheating, you'd be like, that's not cool, bro. Why are you cheating, dog?
I'll say this though. You can't punish the contestant for what other people do.
If you saw a football player walking around with his steroid guy, the guy that got him his steroids, and they admitted that they're cheating and using steroids together, are they not guilty
I don't
together?
think that's the same. I don't think that's the same analogy because how Gary doesn't control what people do, or any contestant in this
All right,
doesn't
so
control how anybody votes. Like that's something that Johnny admitted he did.
all right, so
But
let's
there could be other people out there doing it for Amanda, but just not admitting it. Like it's
we
part of like the open
exactly.
poll. Like
It's because we don't know, right? Let's be lawyers. So you don't know. You finish your competition. Everything is all good. Now there's another phase to this being all good. You're not guilty criminally, right?
all right, let me change this.
Because you know
You're
where
at a
else to
bar. You're at a
go.
bar with your boys and you're drinking.
Okay.
And then you get an Uber home, and one of your boys goes and drives and gets into an accident. Is that your fault?
No, because
Why?
you had nothing to do with his decision making, right?
Thank
But
you.
no, wait,
That's it. That's
wait.
the
No,
answer.
there's more to this. If
Gary
that's
has nothing to do with Jets Johnny's decision
now,
making.
if that same person comes and tells you, "Hey, because we were all drinking together and you got me to take that extra shot when I was driving, I crashed and I hurt somebody," and you're like, "Oh yeah," and you just keep it moving, then you're guilty because you acknowledged something happened that was bad and you went along with it. If you're a good person, you should step aside because you know people cheated for you. Like whether they were doing it in the background and we didn't know about it, it's like the NBA and football. You can cheat all the time with the refs, but keep it in the background. Once you start doing it and we can see it and it's in our faces, it's offensive. And you, as a part of the show that created this tournament, and should have a say or ear to be like, you should be disqualified. Like it should be,
I don't
it
agree
should
with
be
that.
disqualification.
It's for fun. I don't agree with that.
But because it's for fun, why would you cheat? Why would you cheat when it's fun, dog?
Watch for the can of worms that you're opening right here. Here, I'll let you read this comment. Read it out loud for everybody.
Okay, I'm creating an account voting for Gypsy. Yo, cool. You can create 1,000 accounts. Just when you don't tell me you did it, I don't want to know you did it. Like, just do that on your own. Once you admit that you did it, you tainted my victory. I can't feel good about my victory. You know what I mean? Like you cheated. If the other person didn't cheat, and I just have one account. So when my one vote is my one vote, like I don't want you to have 5 votes, bro. Like either you're gonna give me 5 votes too, or we both have one. Some type of leveling playing field. So Shine is a capitalist altogether.
Yes, it's Shine's fault, 100%.
It is, bro. Whenever something goes wrong, it's Shine's
I was
fault,
working and I got home and I missed the last 10 minutes. And I go to put the show on, and you know when you like sometimes you'll click on the show and it's over and it'll have like that screen with like the next 2 videos to watch. I go, oh shit. And I had to rewind it and find to see who the winner was.
That shit was
Listen,
crazy.
It's all for fun, man. Like, listen, I'm glad people enjoy it. That's as a committee member. Here's my Nick Shine official statement. I'm glad people look forward to this. I'm glad people enjoy it. It's not for real. Like nothing in the world is changing over this. Now, granted, Bonesy has been on a world tour for a year and signing autographs everywhere, but that's different. But it's for fun, man. And we can't change the YouTube ability to track down IP addresses and say, oh no, you already voted once from this phone. You can't do it twice.
That's some scumbaggy shit, bro. All right. All right. So just take who does Brees go to if we want to trade Brees? Realistic.
We have to ask Gary. Gary controls the world.
You know what I mean? He does. Gets everybody to vote for him. And he would be a really good politician. He would, because he would lie to you just to let you know what you want to say, and then he would say some crazy shit that you're like, oh my gosh. So you always want to hear what he has to say. Like he's good opposition.
Right, let me pull up the league here.
Like that's all I want to know, because that's the only really feasible
I'm looking. Man, no, they're too similar. I was thinking possibly Detroit to pair Brees and Gibbs together now that Montgomery's gone. But I think they're trying to lower their cap hit, and I think they're too similar, which is wild because Joe Douglas said he would have taken Gibbs if he was there that year.
So I was thinking
Carolina, possibly. right?
What about
Pittsburgh could use a playmaker.
what about Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee. I'm looking through the draft right now.
Solid
Seattle could
likes
use
Brees.
one, right? They got rid of Walker. Charbonnet is there. Brees would be a good fit.
All
You
right.
know, if you're San Francisco, do you get ahead of the curve and bring him in to pair with McCaffrey and then take over because McCaffrey's always hurt?
What pick is San Francisco in the draft?
They're 27, 58. I don't see them with a 3. They don't have a 3. They usually get a comp pick every year for a 3. Oh, they have 138, 139, 133 at the end of 4. They have 4 picks in 4. They got 127, 133, 138, 139.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting though because it's going to be offensive player for the second pick, defensive player for the first pick. But after that,
Brees and 103 to get 58. You get the 2, but then you give up the 4 in Brees.
if there was a trade to be made with Tennessee and Brees being involved, how would that work? Who's Tennessee's
Say that again.
Who's Tennessee's running back right now?
Is it Dowdle? Wasn't Dowdle the running back this year? Or no, that was Carolina.
I don't know. I don't know.
Guy,
Who it was.
he was from Dallas the year before.
I have no idea.
I'll get it before. Pollard, not Dowdle. Pollard. Thank you.
Yeah. Pollard is old. Yeah. So.
And then they just brought back Michael Carter.
That's crazy because if Salah was to want Brees because he had Brees and knows that Brees is good, and was like, "This is
Brees and Michael Carter back together in Tennessee."
That would be crazy because, like,
that would be.
You know what I mean?
Not as crazy as your Gary should forfeit take, but pretty crazy.
No, my Gary should forfeit take is solid, super solid. You guys are all cheaters, bro. All capitalists, unfair. Like, there should be a rule of like some sort, like. I mean, I guess it's the Wild West days of YouTube in the podcast.
I got to use the bathroom once. Give me a second.
Go ahead.
Gypsy, I love you, bro. You're my Navy brother. Who gives a fuck, man, if people use multiple accounts? I use 5 accounts this last vote.
You can use
4 of
many.
them went to Gary, and my wife's went to Amanda. Who cares? It's not like it'd be different if I used 300 votes to vote for myself.
All right, so
you know what I'm saying?
Thunderlips, you're the perfect person to ask. We're on a ship,
shit,
right?
I can't hear you. Every time, I'm sorry.
Can you hear
I gotta
me?
call back in because every time someone switches it, my StreamYard's fucked up, so I can't hear you. Hold on.
Damn, that sucks. So I was gonna say the Thunderlips.
He was he was doing the Bobby frantic wave in the back to come on.
I had him too. I had a good one for him. Military versus military. I knew exactly what to say to him. But yeah, I'm right. I mean,
yeah. No,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
All right. So look, we're on a ship. We're away on deployment. We have a tournament on the ship. All right. One guy votes 5 times when it's just supposed to be 1 vote. What happens to that guy, Thunderlips?
But who said it's supposed to be 1 vote?
We know it's supposed to be 1 vote. Like, so Chief says it's supposed to be 1 vote. All right.
But I'm the lieutenant.
All right. But Chief says, who runs the ship? Chief does. Lieutenant don't run the ship. Lieutenant walks around with nothing to do.
I'm a Mustang, bro.
It's a cheap ship, dog. It's a cheap ship, bro.
I get seasick, so I'm on land. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking
about.
about.
Yo, BG, you know what I'm saying though, right? Like, it's not every time that we voted, I voted more than once, and I'm gonna
watch out, sneak attack. What's up,
bro? I didn't know you could do that.
How you doing? What are your pajamas?
Love you too, honey. Come, let me see your pajamas, Cameron. Show them. That's
what are you rocking? Let's see. Get in here.
It's like
Christmas. Charles Gorman, you just came from upstairs with a bag of fast food
Christmas.
and a 40
He's living his best life.
Yeah, Christmas in April, baby. He is the best. I love him.
He's living his best life.
Upstairs with a wheelbarrow worth of food and a fucking 55-gallon drum of cola.
That's awesome.
his brother went away with his friend to like an hour away to Richmond, and me and Carrie went to the casino, and I cooked him dinner, but she had to order a McDonald's. So, but dude, like it's really not that big of a deal if like someone voted 5 times, because you know for a fact like people are telling their friends to vote. People who make multiple accounts, like even Gator posted like some shit that people were making like 300. I know it's not true, but like 300 accounts to vote against Beastbreaker. 5 accounts is really not that big of a deal. If I was going against Leany and I like made 300 accounts and voted against me or for me, why would I vote against me? But you know what I'm saying? Like that's fucked up. It's not that big a deal for 5 votes, and you know that. You know,
I was master at arms. If you were in captain's match right now, you're going on restriction. You're going on restriction.
Captain's match because I'm the shit. I run shit, bro. You know that.
Crazy. So what y'all just did was like, because we all cheat, it's okay.
Yeah, but there was no.
I only have 1 account.
Okay, that's you. There's no stipulation that says everyone that votes has to vote once and it has to be 1 account. There's simps and virgins.
There's no way to police
girls.
it.
100
There's no way to police it.
Right.
That's like saying,
That's
hey,
crazy.
Charles Corman, don't order Uber Eats for the next month. And he goes, oh, okay.
I was under the impression that we were all going to be just with 1 vote, but I guess it's gotten so popular now that we have to choose.
He's got 44,000 subscribers. We can't help what every person does.
Hold on.
That's just nuts.
All the people that voted for her are gooters.
Whoa.
Are what?
First he said, you're up here, you have to be down here. And he said, all the people that voted for her are gooners. He's on the Laney thing. That's over with. I'm over it, Jordan. Black Gypsy voted for Laney.
No, I voted for you.
Yeah. Well, I like you. Gary's my dude. I love you, bro. Like, I think you're a great caller, and I love it when you and Gary like.
We're going head to head, bro. We're going back.
Because Gary, I love Gary though, man. I love both of y'all, but like you not stand up to him, but you guys both stand on business. You guys both don't back down, and that's what makes you guys like a great competition. You know what I mean? But something's got to give.
Hey, Featherlips, if there was a new item for sale on the internet, would you buy it?
A new item for sale.
A new item.
It has to. Well, what is the item? Black tears.
You should definitely buy that. You should 1,000% buy that, bro. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a little salty.
You, Addison. Addison just said this to me.
I'm not gonna lie, Black Gypsy. Like, not that it matters. It's the internet. Like, you are my Navy brother. My opinion of you knocked down a couple of pegs after you cried about the votes. I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't matter. It's the internet. You should not, care what I think. I still think you're awesome. But
the reason why
it went from 10 to an 8.
The reason why I cried about it was because I was being honest and using 1 account. So if there's the one guy that's going to be honest and do it the right way, and then everybody else is doing it the wrong way and looking at the guy that's doing it the right way and saying, look.
Wait, you can't say someone. Hold on, Thunderlord.
I have 1 account.
You can't say someone else is doing it right when someone else is doing it wrong. You don't know how people who have multiple accounts are probably voting from multiple accounts in every single show.
So here's the
ones
question
that they feel passionately about. You can't monitor that.
So here's the question, right?
Wait, let me ask one more question.
Go ahead.
Barry Bonds deserved to be in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Why? Because he never broke any rules.
He broke a whole bunch of rules.
He didn't break any rules. They didn't have any rules in baseball at that time.
You were taking massive amounts of steroids.
It wasn't illegal. Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, none of it was illegal because baseball didn't have any rules against it.
So there needs to be the asterisk next to it, because some guys were doing it naturally and working their ass off to doing it, and then you get to cheat and doing it the shitty way and still be looking the same as me. No, there needs to be a separation. You can't cheat and then be leveled the same way as me, and then acknowledge cheating and level the same way as me. No, son. Like, I hate that we've come to this society now that we can mix dirty and good and say it's in the middle. Like, something is either bad or it's good. In the middle is what we say when we don't want to explain it because it entertains us. Like, this is Rome. We are the gladiators. Go and fight. If you're cheating in a fight, you're cheating. Like, it is what it is. Don't tell me cheating is not cheating because everybody does it. That's
So
that's,
what
that's
happened?
I need
not
to
the
bring
way
in
to do it.
somebody
Came out that
who.
Amanda voted
Hold
10
on.
times for
Time out.
herself.
Time out. Everybody, time out. Nick Shine Show, time out. I need to bring in someone who speaks complete logic, complete reasoning at all
Listen,
times. This man has never made a statement that I've disagreed with. And
oh
some of you
God,
may say, I do a tremendous impression of him. Hello, Robert C.
Robert C. Now this is a call. Let's go.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, Robert.
I'm stuttering. Okay, I was watching the voting. If you notice, it was at 50%, and I think this was like 53-47, but it went from 50 to 51 about 20 times. Every single time when it went from 50 to 51, it was in favor of Gary. It's never 51-50 Amanda. It almost
Robert,
felt like
let me
there was a
ask you a
software
question, Robert.
program.
Have you ever
It was
spoken
almost
to
like there was a
yourself?
software program on there that Gary can't drop below 49, below 50%.
Your phone is in a washing
That's all
machine,
I got to
brother.
say about this.
Hey, wait, he's doing a shout out to Tommy with the bad cell phone here, Thunder Left.
Oh,
He's paying
sorry.
homage. It's called
My
paying
bad.
homage. Show
My
some
bad.
goddamn respect.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
How have you been, Robert?
My cell phone has a weak processor. Okay.
I just said, how have you been? I didn't make fun of the phone.
The only way I can come on and get smooth is to use the computer.
Do you have access to the computer? I would love for you to
Yeah,
call
that's
in
the
from
only way, and
computer.
that's being used. So that's the only way. That's the only way I'd be smooth on here.
All right.
What's that?
Who did you vote for? Did
Amanda.
you vote for Amanda or Gary?
Amanda.
Who did
Tammy
vote
said she
for?
voted for Gary, though.
Oh my God! 2 votes from the same house. Black
Gary.
Gypsy's gonna lose his goddamn mind.
Hey, 2 different accounts though. All right, one is originally them. They don't have 5 fake accounts each.
But someone said something about maybe having 1 vote per IP. But I think as long as they come from different accounts, they should be okay.
Big fella with a super chat says, "Thank you for the Robert C. call. It brightened my day. Can you talk to Robert C. as Robert C.?" Robert, have you ever talked to me as you?
This is all Thunder Lips right
I
here.
always have. The only one that can really do it is Gator.
Gator uses AI.
Hey,
What
Nick,
are you
ever
speaking
seen that,
about?
State Farm did, was it State Farm or something like that? They did Living on a Prayer for one of their commercials. I believe they got the idea from Gator. So State Farm had a sketch. It looked like they copied what Gator did. Did you ever see that commercial?
Yeah.
Or was it Allstate? It was either Allstate or State Farm, one of them.
Tremendous call, Robert.
Robert, you're the best.
For real. Love Rob calls.
So are you, Nick.
Nick,
buddy.
by the way,
All right, I don't even know how to collect off here.
Nick, I sent you a Venmo like 30 minutes ago
What's that?
because I could not figure out how to send a super chat.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
Thunder Lips, hold on 1 second.
Thunder Lips.
Robert, can we get you to sing a song on the way out? Your choice. Go.
Oh God, I need someone to come up with an idea.
All right. Here we go. Black Gypsy's theory about the votes. Can we sing "End of the Road" by Boyz II Men? Because that theory needs to be at the end of the road.
The road to the end.
At the end of the road. That's about all I know.
Because I can't
That's about all I know.
hold on. That's all. I was trying to give him cues.
And I can't hold on till the end of the road. I don't know.
That's like that's the Robert C. version.
Still I can't let go.
Who's that? Is that your wife?
It's so natural.
No, it's
Yeah.
Robert's wife.
Yeah.
I swear, Thunderlips is calling us from either the past or the future with his internet connection, bro.
What, me? My internet?
Yeah. Like there's a section of you probably have like
Yeah,
You
put
know what
Tammy
I'm
on,
going at,
Robert.
Tammy,
Let
do you?
Tammy sing if she knows the song. Let Tammy sing the song if she knows it.
Tammy, put it down. Put it.
Put what down?
Here you go.
Something illegal?
Hello.
What do we put it down? Hey, Tammy, how are you?
He's trying to tell me to put my cigarette. I smoke a cigarette. I can smoke a cigarette if I want to. I smoke.
All right. All right.
He's like,
you
put
smoke.
that cigarette down.
Tammy, how many times did you vote?
I don't smoke like some of the people there to get up here do the draggy. I voted one time. That's it. One time.
All right. Do you have
But
any?
you know
if
me
you have any extra
for the-
accounts,
for the
please
each
subscribe to the Nick
bracket,
Shine
but
Show.
yeah,
with me.
I voted. So what now?
If you have any extra accounts, please subscribe to the Nick Shine Show. With me.
What's your subscribe? You was.
Thunderlips.
So what now?
All right, Tammy,
I'm already
sing us a song,
subscribed.
Tammy.
At least she was.
I was subscribed, I thought.
Hey, Shine.
Yes.
That's a new thing from now on.
Such
Whenever I call in,
coming over me. There is one with most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky. Got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are near. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I see. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love put me at the top of the world. Rob was saying,
Let's go.
yeah.
Tammy, thank you so much.
Yes.
Robert, thank you so much.
That's a little bit of covering the song.
Awesome. Thank you.
You ready, Chris?
Yeah, let's let it rip. Let's go.
Here we go, baby.
Jets, let's go, baby.
All right, Brian. What are you bringing to the table, Brian?
What's up, fellas?
What kind of melodies are you bringing to the table tonight?
I'm definitely not the singer, but I was thinking about the. A while ago, you guys were talking about the Jets, so I wanted to bring it back to that.
Where are we?
Gypsy, I couldn't agree with you more, but I don't care enough to really talk about it anymore. I guess I didn't know I could create multiple accounts.
I didn't either.
There's going to be 7 million votes in the next.
I'm just going to email like the people that I work with, like a couple thousand people, and be like, everybody, I'll pay you for 15 minutes. Go over to YouTube, vote, and we can throw the election. But anyway, I don't care about that much. But I do like disturbing the peace in the chat, and I like the controversy because it's good for Jake. So I know it's good for the show in the off season. So anyway, back to the Jets. It's totally smokescreen season. I love the fact that they're meeting with the top prospects. I hope they're creating the potential narrative that they're interested in every one of these top players.
Agreed.
That way they generate value for the pick. Should they choose to trade back, or somebody say, we don't know what they're doing, let me call them, and we need more, because I don't think we're deep. I think our offense is paper thin. I think our defense paper thin, right? Like awful. And our defense is reloaded. And again, I just don't see the depth with quality. So every year where we've, Joe Douglas did a good job, in my opinion, of some frontline talent, but the depth behind the frontline talent was terrible. And so if we set ourselves up now with a lack of depth, with a lack of middle round guard, center, flexible, developmental guy, Nick, I hope they draft a big fatty for you late, a developmental huge dude. Those are the things that I think we need. And I think we need more picks at it, like more at bats. Everyone's batting average is their average. We need more swings. And I want to go to sleep and fast forward a couple more weeks, because I'm getting the mock draft fatigue. I'm getting the over analysis fatigue. I'm getting
over it.
Right? I'm at that point now where I'm like, why is it a story? And then everybody has the story, and everyone says like, this shouldn't be a story, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. That's what I hear. And so I'm kind of at the point now where I may have to go on vacation and detach for a couple of weeks. I mean, I'm obsessive, but still, like, I haven't heard anything new in a week or two. And AG's our coach until he isn't. I'm a Jets fan. He's a coach of the Jets. I'm a fan of the coach of the Jets. I hope he does it. I hope he kicks some ass. What do you think, Thunder?
So, do you listen to Locked On Jets?
Every day.
Okay, so you heard the episode, yesterday with Robbie Sabo?
Fantastic.
So good. Robbie Sabo, Nick, you're the best. But besides you, my favorite person that Nick brings on is Robbie Sabo. So when Robbie Sabo was on Locked On Jets, that episode was so good when he was talking about Reese. Like, I'm not a draft analyst. I go by what I see. Like, I thought Matt Leinart was good. I thought Reggie Bush was good. You know what I mean? I thought freaking Vince Young. You know what I mean? Like, I suck. I wanted the dude that Arizona took. What the fuck was his name? When we took Darnold?
Rosen,
yeah. So I thought Rosen was the most draft ready quarterback. So I don't know shit.
So we should never listen to you. That's what you just said to me.
Well, you don't have, exactly for draft shit, but it's true. We don't. I mean, like, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, me too.
But
I know shit about the draft.
Sabo is so good and like meticulous and calm and like analytic with what he says. That was such a good episode. Like, and I urge everyone to like listen to Locked on the Jets. And I'm not trying to like plug other people's shit, but it's a quick, down and dirty, straight up fucking 30 minutes of like Jets talk. It's very good.
Spot on, Thunder. I enjoyed it as well.
Yep.
We're gonna be stuck at the defense because like everybody is jumping. So because he has all these players now, that we're good. Like it took him a while to get those guys to gel in Detroit when he got his safety and he got his cornerback and he got his linebacker. Like the way he coaches is trash, bro. Like it's trash. Like we need to really set our expectations low. But like I just hear the talk, and Shine is the captain of this shit. Shine will say something positive, and it will echo. I hear it on other shows. Like, where the fuck is this nonsense coming from? Like, your record is your record. Frank Reich has been bad at football for quite some time. And when Bonesy comes on and says,
being a fucking leader when you come up with something and other people say it.
Hey,
a trendsetter.
I appreciate the trend setting, but sometimes stupid is stupid. Like, we need to have equality. And I don't mind people wanting to be optimistic, but
it's called talking points. You
but
have talking points if you're going to do a football show year round.
It has to be, I'm not mad at it and how you guys do it, but it has to be more realistic when it comes to setting narratives, because our feelings get stuck to these narratives and these players. Like a whole bunch of people.
That's like the voting thing. That's not on me. If I bring up a talking point, there are people in the chat who don't hear me say for discussion purposes and say, oh, I can't believe you believe this. What a stupid take. No, it's not a take. It's another discussion point to have, because how many times did we discuss the draft in 2023 and we took Will fucking McDonald and not one of us talked about him?
All right, so look, right where you're at, stay right there, okay? Now, as much optimistic shit as we talk, we need to also talk the realistic things. You guys skip the realistic. There was like 1 week of realistic with Frank Reich, and then everybody's like, Frank Reich's the savior. When AG
I
gets
never
fired,
said
Frank
that
Reich's
once.
going to take
I've
over.
never said those words
Like,
once. Do not put that on me.
It's in the chat all the time.
I have never once said Frank Reich is a savior. Do not put those words from me.
All right, so
I say enough stupid shit that I don't need a Frank Reich is a savior shit put on my back.
So where do we end up with Reich? Because
we don't know. That's what I've said. We don't know what the scheme will be. We don't know how he meshes with Gino. We don't know. We don't know.
We know.
That's all I've said about Frank Reich. It's to be determined.
We know already. The to be determined is just adding flavor to something that's nasty. Frank Reich has not been good at football for a long time. That is your evidence. Wilkes was not good at football for a long time. That was your evidence. We chose to deny that shit. Justin Fields is not good at football for a long time. One coach got him and made him win a couple games, and we didn't.
Just to counter that real quick. Wasn't Rich Gannon a bag of shit before he got with John Gruden?
Before he got with John Gruden.
Yes. But there's been other quarterbacks.
Context.
There's been other quarterbacks who bounced around and get with the right coach. The scheme and how you teach it and implement it and devise it matters.
It's a bunch of losing coaches on our team. And somehow everybody's like, yeah, we're not going to be. Facts are facts. All these guys have been losers for quite some time. But now they're on the Jets, and we're like, we're going to win 8 games. What the
Listen, I don't always agree with Black Gypsy, but he was the first one to warn us about Steve Wilkes. And I gave him credit multiple times early in the season. When we first hired Steve Wilkes, Black Gypsy came on and was talking about how trash he was. Just saying.
Just watch Carolina tape. Everybody's like,
multiple times on YouTube.
Watch Carolina. Watch the games of Carolina that got him canned.
Hold on real quick. Big important stuff here. Gator texted me this. Has anyone tried the super chat? It seems to be down.
We broke it.
That's why I sent Nick Venmo, but he hasn't read it.
I'm reading it right now. It says, we got this one kid, Nick. He's got a forehead like a drive-in movie theater, but he's a good shit, so we don't bust his chops too much.
Do you know what movie that's from?
My forehead's big?
It's a quote from a movie. Do you know what it's from?
No idea.
Oh.
Something About Mary. Never mind. Fuck. No one gets Something About Mary.
Dude, there's a million quotes to know from that movie.
I know, but instead of Mongo, I put Nick. I thought it was funny. Fuck y'all. I entertain myself. I don't do this shit for you guys. I do it for me.
Thank you, Weed. You're the man, Weed. Thank you.
I love you. That's $20 for you because I love you, Nick.
Thank you. You're the man. Folks, don't forget, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. All raffle entries, $5 and up, are doubled for Sunday night's Winner's Choice Wheel. Make sure you're in it. We're giving out gifts on Easter Sunday. I hope that didn't offend anybody. I know.
The question for you, back to you all, about talking about Frank Reich not proving it or having a track record of not stellar head coaching or offensive coordinating, whatever you want to say from history. If he comes in and gets the most out of the current starters, he still, and this team does not have the depth to overcome the inevitable injuries that will happen. And an injury to one of our tackles, we in trouble. An injury to Garrett Wilson, we're in trouble. We have several such thin position groups that we can't forget later when we all inevitably blame the coaches for coaching sub-starter talent that needs development, that shows development and stumbles and takes setbacks, that it's on the coaches, because we have to be honest with ourselves. Like, this team doesn't have the depth if the injuries happen, which they will, and that is on the past regimes and the current regime to fix. The current regime has to undo the salary cap and poor contracts, and they'll still feel that this year. So this is year one for them. I know a lot of people don't like it. Next year, when the salary cap adjusts, becomes theirs, the draft picks are theirs, is the fair year to really harshly critique them. This year, critique, yes, but harshly, I'm not ready to do that. And I don't think it's going to be all on coaching. Yes, coaching can elevate, but what Jasir Taylor or that cornerback at the end of the year last year, we had some people out there. Sorry, no offense, Brady Cook, but it just didn't look good. So,
well, no, and that's why you can't get a clear judgment either on what AD Mitchell was. Like his stats, 23 catches in 8 games. 4 of those games were Brady Cook starting at quarterback.
It's going to be a different season, but at the same time, it's going to be a more challenging season because the offense could get its shit together and be mid. And mid is, we haven't been mid in so long. We've just been horrible. So if the offense can get to mid and the defense can play mid, we can be in games because we've been in games being horrible. So if we get to the midpoint on both of those, but like it's not easy on both halves of the ball. Like both halves of the ball is a lot of reworking, getting a mesh to work with each other and getting down. Like it's not going to be easy to watch. So like when we're like, oh, he's 3 losses or 5 game, like he could lose 7 games again next year because Gino could play his ass off and the defense is not sync. That defense can play.
If we lost 7 games, that'd be an improvement, bro. I'm just agreeing or no?
Yeah, cause I want to go Arch. I'm way ahead of AG. Like there's the second you say you're not an X's and O's coach, I cannot believe in you. I cannot trust you. Like the guys that are X's and O's win.
I feel like Joe Douglas sold his soul, and tried to save his job. And I'm talking about, Gillick, right? Like you listen to the other show that I listened to as well. But he made moves to save his job, right? And it's like it set us up for failure. For last year was horrible, but there is no excuse to go into the season with what Josh Reynolds and like the receiving core was fucking horrible, man. This year we have to get a number 2 and a number 3 receiver. AD Mitchell can be the number 3 receiver, but he's not right now. I'm just being honest, man. If he's the number 3 receiver, that's a plus. If he's the number 2 receiver, that's like best case scenario. I feel like we need to draft 2 receivers in those top 4 picks that we have. We need weapons, bro. Like it's an offensive game. And I know, Nick, you're a defensive guy and you want to like build through both lines, like defensive line, linebackers and shit like that, the trenches. And like, I want it too, man. But
so here's my thing, right?
We need receivers, bro.
Real quick. Gator couldn't do a $10 super chat, so he gave $2 a couple times. So give my entries to Black Gypsy. It won't let him do 10. So he put those in for you, Black Gypsy. You are in the raffle for 4 more entries.
Sweet.
Courtesy of Gator.
So
hey, I'm gonna dip out though because I know my son Cameron and Carrie are watching a movie and I want to go down with them. So
real quick on this before you leave, real quick. Wait,
before you ask, what movie?
I have no idea. It was up to Cameron. I have no idea.
You're back in 2 minutes. We know the movie sucks.
So, are the Patriots player-wise a better team than we are last year and this year? You think?
I think they're better player-wise last year and better coach-wise. Like honestly, like Garrett Wilson. Well, Garrett Wilson got hurt, so I'm going by who was on the field.
All right, that answers my question. You can go. That was basically it.
Wait, are you disappointed in my answer?
I mean, it's one player separates them, right? Drake May is the player that separates the Patriots.
Drake May was good, but like not great. Like the Patriots played so many teams that were just including us, trash, and they got exposed in the Super Bowl, bro. Like.
So and that was my point, right? So I trust a good coach. I trust when a good coach can come in that you've seen success in, not years ago success. Someone that's been recent, that's done it, and just keeps on doing it. So when we get somebody that hasn't done it in forever, it bothers me. And he hasn't done it good in forever. Everybody goes back to when he was good. I'm like, yo, Bill Belichick was good at one point when he was good. Is Bill Belichick good now?
So
no.
I have a lot of thoughts about people being good and the game passing them. Like, dude, Bill Belichick was great, but the game passed him. Rex Ryan, everyone clamors about him coming back, the game is not the same. Like, the game is not the same back then. And like Glenn maybe holding on to like different aspects of the game that may have worked back 10, 15 years ago.
Sable said it.
But won't work now. Like, but what are we gonna like? Honestly, bro, like I'm rooting for Glenn, man. He's my guy. It's like he's the dude that's there. I can't root for someone to fail. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna root for him to succeed, but if he doesn't, I'm gonna root for the new guy. It's like, what are you gonna do as a fan of the Jets, bro? It's like, it is what it is. It's like we all drink the Kool-Aid at some point in time, and
I'm done drinking Kool-Aid. I'm done. It's done. I've had enough Kool-Aid to last me forever, bro. Like, now I'm drinking Hennessy while you tell me nonsense.
I'm going. Later, bro.
Maybe it just sounds like nonsense because you're drinking Hennessy, dumbass.
No. The Hennessy is what's making me more annoyed.
Oh,
right. I keep on hearing the nonsense. Like, come on, man.
Well, I guess talking to you. See ya.
Later, Donovan. Thank you for the super chat. Or
Gypsy, question back to you. I would have been happy if Vrabel accepted the head coach job with the Jets because I felt like he was a culture builder who had previous head coaching experience. We got AG, and AG has the love of the Jets, but he doesn't have multiple years of head coaching experience. And he came in and had his quarterback, and then they built a defense and a solid culture. I don't know what they're going to be like this year, but Aaron Glenn now has a year of head coaching experience. I expect improvement. I don't expect perfection, but I want to see measured results from coaching. That includes staff development, scheme, players. Now that Muji has his guys in his scouts, I expect more. Last year, I had expectations through my green colored glasses, right? My Jets, I love you. They're going to be great. Take the over. This year, temper expectations. I'm right there with you. We are an injury away from awful. And I don't know if we're going to bottom out and be the first overall pick.
Gypsy, I got a question for you.
For who, me?
Yeah, the comment on there is for you.
Is there a poll tonight? Created a few more accounts. Just Johnny's been on a troll max, yo. Like, is he on an album he's putting out? Like, his trolling has been at an epic level for the last month. Been on fire.
This is what we need to get through the off season.
Been on fire. So, to Glick's question, when Detroit fans tell you how bad Aaron Glenn is, you should listen. All right? They told you he was bad. We got to see what bad was, and now we're going to see a different version of bad. The X's and O's thing really, really just rubbed me the wrong way. You're a defensive coordinator. It's literally all X's and O's. So if you're not playing X's and O's football, you're playing back in the day football, and you're playing attitude football, which is what Glenn does. He tries to overpower you with physicality to get you out of your place. Like, good offenses and good OCs can beat that. You just have to have underneath routes. It's not hard to beat a Glenn defense. Like, he's never been Salah, or he's never been one of those guys that's known for building a great defense. He had a defense that he had for a while that finally got together because he got two really good players in the secondary. Like, that's what he needed. So Minka is one. You need Downs as two to lock down that secondary for him. Then you'll see improvement because there'll be coaching on the field, live coaching from the middle linebacker. Davis was going to do his coaching for him. He's going to tell him, here's my scheme, what I want you to run. When you see this, do that, do that. And Davis does it for him. He didn't have that in Sherwood. He didn't have that in Brownlee was trying to do it, but not being able to get Sherwood where Sherwood's supposed to be. Sherwood's a dog. Sherwood is a tax. He doesn't play like thinking football. So like it's not looking good. It's all I'm saying. And when I hear everybody talk about the draft and the players that we're going to get, it's like, now we're supposed to be good. Like, no, we got players, but it still takes coaching. And he's never been a good coach. So That's going to be a low grade on there. Expectations like C minus, D plus is what I have him for next year. For Reich, like Reich has an F, a solid F right now, because he has so much to prove. Like it's important if you're going to talk about the Jets and what to expect for this year. Go watch what Carolina did in the last year that he coached there when he was thrown out. Watch that offense. Watch him saying that's going to be an innovative offense that he created for this player. Using it's the same words, but nothing has changed. So to expect anything from him is like the old guys, if you notice, they're on their way out. And these stops where they're at is their last stop before they leave and go to college football or something. Reich is done. Like AG is on his way to being done. Wilkes is done. And none of these coaches were good. Saleh was a good defensive coach, not a head coach. AG is neither of those things. So it's like, I gotta temper my expectations, bro.
Excuse me, real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew C was able to do a $10 super chat, and Gator was not. Andrew C replaces Gator as the tech guy.
Yeah, StreamYard sucks, bro.
I don't know what happened with.
But I got my rant out. Like, then every 2 weeks I have to get a jet explode and rant out because everybody just tells me it's gonna be all like good stuff happening. Like, oh, when we get this guy, then we're gonna win 8 games. And we're gonna win it. Like, yeah, are y'all serious?
I'm
Like,
not
8
telling
games?
you we're going to win 8 games, and I'm not telling you you're wrong. I don't think there is an argument to be made that we're this epic Super Bowl team.
No,
I will
God,
believe
no.
it when we see
We might
it
not even
on
be
the
an
field.
epic wild card contender.
I'm dreaming of wild card contender. So
Dude, here's all I want this year. I want the point differential to close. I want to be competitive week after week after week. I don't want to be out of a game 35-0 at halftime like we were against the Pats or 35-3, whatever it was. I want to be in the game in the fourth quarter. With 5 minutes left, I want to be in it 14 out of the 17 games. Let the chips fall where they may. Let the ball bounce the way it does the final 5 minutes. Be competitive. Show that you close the window. Show that you're not a doormat anymore for the rest of the NFL. And if you come out with 5 or 6 wins and you lose 3 in the final minute of the game, but you know you're trending in the right direction and the rookies are being impactful and they're improving as the year goes on, then you get a year 3. That's the minimum. If you're not all of those things, if you're still getting beat 38-13, you're done. If everything you've done and players you brought in looked out a position all the time and the schemes are bad, you're out. Like no one is talking playoffs and being serious. They're being hopeful, and I can respect that as a fan. When you put this much time in and you watch these shows every day and you put your money in and you're waiting for the schedule to come out to book your trips and when you're coming to New Jersey or what road game you're going to, when does it fall on the weekend that works for you, you want to believe. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that people on the internet, this is not breaking news, want to argue if it's not something that aligns with their ideology. And you can't tell people how to fan, but you can tell people how to talk to one another. Listen, if someone disagrees, me and Black Gypsy very rarely agree. I've never insulted the man. He's never insulted me. We've never been disrespectful to one another. If I did say a name earlier, Jackass, he knows it was playful. I'm not being an asshole to him. I'm not being rude.
Can't hear you. You muted yourself somehow.
Is he muted? Come on.
So
Andrew C, help him out. Andrew C, what does he need?
We'll see what the draft brings. If we'll see by who they draft, you'll know what this offense or the defense is going to be. You'll know what's important and what the thought process is behind their coaching.
For a while, we wanted to know the plan, and we can. There you're back.
I'm talking, and all of a sudden the mic disconnects, and it's coming out of the computer tower.
Usually.
We all wanted to know the plan.
It wasn't muted, guys. All of a sudden, my mic just disconnected.
You know why it disconnected?
I was on a fucking rant too. Why? Tell me why. So I
had a whole bunch to say because you only get
One vote.
One vote, bro.
Well, I'm voting you off of the show because I got to start winding down. I got a couple other people who called in. I got to be up earlier for work. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. And,
Anytime.
Go bury the vote take.
No, I'm bringing that back to life. I'm gonna cause as much chaos as I can with that.
The same people who will vote multiple times in Asmaniac Madness will bitch that the presidential election was rigged and voter fraud and double votes and everything else. Trust me, it's literally the same thing, but the opposite. That's just how life is. It's ironic like that.
Shine, you're a part of voter fraud, bro. Get your shit together.
No rules were broken.
I live in New Jersey. 1.8 million votes. It's been 1.3 million for the last 5 elections. 500,000 more votes show up. Why are you getting me heated? I said goodbye. Later, buddy.
Thanks, fellas. I'm gonna run too. I'll
Be
listen
good,
later.
Brian. Take care. Thank you for
See you
the
guys.
call, gentlemen. Good stuff. Tell them what the deal, Leo.
How you doing there, Nikki?
I'm fine. How are you?
Exhausted. I had 5 matches and I bowled a pretty damn good game today. First ever 152 in a long time. But
have you outbowled your weight?
No, I outbowled my power. I had to turn up the gas. I haven't bowled in weeks because of all the crap going on. But I was gonna say these official words today. What did we learn today, courtesy of the Nick Shine program?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice night.
Sweet dreams. What's up, Kevin?
It's a hell of a chase.
What?
It's a hell of a chase. So,
how you doing, buddy?
As to be expected. Go ahead.
Give me one moment. Just want to catch up in the chat. Andrew C., how about in the mix after Halloween? I would take that. Like, if we see after Thanksgiving the In the Hunt image and we're there, that's would be a dream season. If we're 5-7 and the wild card leader 7-5 and we're still there around Thanksgiving, that would be a lot of fun to just see.
I'd be stoked just to see the 5 on the win side.
Dude,
Are you
that would be
serious?
great. We'll all be
Like,
taking pictures
bro.
next to the TV with like thumbs up. We're in the hunt. We're in the hunt. Another super chat from Andrew says Nick was speaking too much truth and Big NFL shut him off. I've never had that happen. I have the microphone here wired into the tower, and all of a sudden audio was coming out of the tower.
I was backstage and I was like, oh no, if he pulls me on and there's no sound, I'm gonna look so stupid. Oh no. And then it was like,
no, I'll do the stupid here. You're good.
Well, no, I saw Black Gypsy was like, he started going like this, pointing to his headphones. I was like, okay, good, it's not just me.
Nice. What's on your mind, man? How you feeling?
So on the real, like I'm pretty much the new guy in the area and stuff like that. And
You've been around a minute though. You're not that new.
yeah, well, I don't know that there's people that are newer. That's why I still call myself the new guy. Like, even if I'm like the new guy and it's been 4 fucking years and nobody else came in, I'm still the fucking newest guy. Anyways, what I'm getting at is there are quite a few, and I'm not going to even try and list the names of people who have been like uber supportive right from the jump. Like the second I start calling in, hey, yo, Kev, what's up? What's up? And they know, and everybody, I super appreciate you. But like I said, I mean, I didn't know Tommy for anything, man, but he was one of them. Real fast to just accept me into this community, accept me into part of this family, man. And like, I don't have much, man, but like, this is a solid ass fucking dude.
Yeah.
He was a real fucking solid dude.
Amen.
Yeah. And I just wanted to like, you know, like I tell you, you know what I mean, how much I appreciate your community and everything. You guys are so fucking awesome. You guys have helped me through some serious fucking times. You guys have no idea that you guys have helped me through some serious times. I'll come on here and I'll bullshit, and you guys have no fucking idea. And I imagine that's how the rest of the world is as well. And so that's why I'm constantly fucking telling everybody I love you. Just so everybody knows that's not just something that like, oh, this is the shtick. It's fucking for real. Like, I'd be lost without you guys. And I just want you guys, everybody, absolutely everybody, whoever hears this, anybody in the chat, I love y'all. You guys are fucking awesome.
I love you too, buddy.
You guys are really fucking awesome.
I relate to that a lot because there's shit that happened. There's some real big life scary shit that could be happening in my world. And timing is everything in life, good and bad. And the other day I got a phone call that honestly scared the ever loving shit out of me because I don't know how to deal with it, handle it, and there's no way that I can even attempt to fix it. And then 20 minutes later, I'm in a back and forth in my Discord with Clancy, and we're going at each other. And I tried to call him, and I tried to apologize, and Clancy and I are very similar. When it's time to go, we'll go. And I hate that that happened, and I hate that it happened in my Discord. That's why my Discord's taken immediate pivot right after that with the motivational and inspirational and the positivity. And there's something else that's going to be coming down the road too that I'm working on for those who might be interested. But
I told you right from the beginning, from the first time I talked to you, that was the reason why I came to your show. It's because of that in you. Your ability to just speak and speak positive to the world. It took to me right away. And so yes, you should like the inspirational stuff like that. Like I said, like that's literally what drew me to you in this show. And so I appreciate that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on, we have a very important update from Mr. Bonesy going to the bathroom. All right, good luck, sir. And then I went to bed early last night. I was in bed by like 9:15, 9:30. And I wake up at 5:15 in the morning to use the bathroom, and I got the message about what happened with Tommy. And all day long, I've been reflecting about life and what to say and what to do. And I had no idea what I was going to say when I was coming on. And I told my friend what happened, and she's like, "What are you going to do?" I'm like, "I'm going to do a show." I'm like, "That's my therapy. That's the place. This is the chair that I come to when life hits." And I don't know. I used to go to a bar stool and then make fucking horrible decisions day after day after day after day. But this is where I come to now, and this is where I feel safe in the world. Sure, we might differ on takes, we might bust each other's balls, and it might go too far at times, and but doing the show and interacting with everybody, I've always wanted to be a very big chat driven show because I love the interaction. And I would go to bar stools because I was empty on the inside and I was empty in life. And this community, whether it was 2 people watching a couple years ago or when the chat is full, uh, there's no other place in the world that I would rather be when life fucking punches you in the fucking gut and you want to just break down and let it all out like I did today when I got that news about Tommy. So for those of you that showed up tonight, thank you. You mean the world to me. And I know people say all the time, "You help me this, you help me." No, you guys help me, and I say all the time, more than you will ever fucking know. And I love this community, and I will do anything for each and every one of you. If you ever need me, reach out to me, and I promise you, I will do my best. And that's all I can give you, and I promise to give that to you.
You're a solid, genuine dude, man. The words you speak fucking resonate so much. Like that's why I said in the beginning when you were talking, and I just in the chat, I was like, "Thank you, Nick." I lost another friend just 2 days ago. Right. And I've been spending a lot of time with like his sons and shit like that, trying to help him out and stuff. And it's been super heavy, And so that's why I've been thankful that like Addie's gone on and done some shows and shit, because like I'm able to just pop in there and I can just let go of absolutely everything else for a moment, at least while I'm just sitting here chilling. And it's just
and this is a community that can be
right.
there for you at any given moment. At the click of a button, you can be with family.
It's fucking awesome.
It
It's
is.
motherfucking awesome. I super appreciate that.
Yeah.
I did call in with a tiny football. I know I hardly ever do. It's because I don't like to
You
be
and
on
Black
repeat.
Gypsy are weirdos. Go ahead, give us a football.
I don't go on repeat. I don't go on repeat. I hate going on repeat. You know what I mean? And like somebody else is gonna say it before I do in a much fucking smarter way. I'm just gonna
Well, hold on.
throw a couple assholes or
We
something.
got to do
under the
one
door.
thing after that.
Okay.
You ready, Chris?
Let's let it rip. Let's go.
Here we go, baby.
J-E-T-S, Jets, 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 let's go, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude. That should get you hype, bro.
That's the Lane Kerner. That's the built-in segue now.
Also, my football take is super low rent.
What do you got?
I don't give two fucks about the draft because the draft is always the same talk for the whole fucking time, all the way up until it's like 2 days before, and someone's like, "Yo, the Browns are really taking Baker Mayfield," and that's what the fuck I give.
That was 12 o'clock that day.
I'm just saying is that's what the fuck I'm waiting for. Because like all this shit is like same repetitive shit. Cool. I'm gonna get sold on I'm getting fucking Baker Mayfield because somebody else is getting Sam Darnold. And so I'm gonna get Baker. And then the fucking draft day, I don't get fucking Baker. Fuck this shit, dude. Like I don't care. I'm ready for when it really fucking happens.
Are you saying Ty Simpson to the Raiders? Woohoo!
Bro, would I be shocked?
Dude, I will fucking go streaking full naked.
I've heard, so when we were talking
The
about
Woodbridge
it was
Brewing
like,
Company's right next to Woodbridge Police Department. I will streak through the police department if we get.
Wasn't that the conversation though? Is that like if you get someone like Ty Simpson, what you want to do is you want to sit him behind a Kirk Cousins so he actually knows how to fucking play or something?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nobody was really saying you want to do that with Fernando. Like they were just like, no, he's gonna be the first pick. He's just gonna fucking play. And everybody was cool with him just fucking playing. But like Ty Simpson, you need to have him sit behind somebody. And it's like, hey man, so what if they do? Like, I don't know. It'd be stupid, but I don't know. I've been talking about it. I don't want the second pick. I really don't.
There's going to be the swerve, right? What's the swerve? Let's look at the possibilities.
I hope they don't pick it too.
One swerve could be the Jeremiah Love, right? That
Yeah.
could be something that
So
happens.
fucking awesome.
Whether it's us doing it or us trying to sell to somebody, we're going to do it in order to make them trade up, which I think would be.
That's what I would. If somebody trades up to 2 for Love, oh my! I'm not even a Muji fan, but like, holy fuck! You know what I mean? And the reason I say I'm not a Muji fan, sorry all the haters. I mean, I'm super indifferent on all of them. I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck about JETS. I'm super indifferent on any other fucking name that goes with the team. I don't care. I just want the team to win. I give a fuck who the fuck it is. You could put Beast in there. I could give a shit. Did we win? Yay. Did we lose? I'm used to it.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
You're right.
It'll be all right. The community's so much fucking doper.
Dude, imagine how dope we'll be with winning.
Right, it would be.
We're this fucking awesome when we're the laughing stock of the NFL. We're this awesome.
We'll see. Also, and on my ending, and then I'll dip out. Also, out to the universe. If you're afraid of Gary, just fucking say you're afraid of Gary. Stop being a hoe.
Ding, 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 ding.
Be afraid of Gary.
Don't say ho, though. Don't. All right, he left. Thunderlips. I wish I lived near Nick. Oh, we would have gotten so much trouble back in the day. He's such a good dude. He'd give the shirt off his back or someone, and that's who you want. Oh, thank you. Also, if you need any 3X or 4X Jet shirts, let me know. I got a bunch. I don't need anymore. Tom Ace, it's true. He gave me the underwear he was wearing. Well, it's yes. Yeah. Tom has many of my mementos. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to bring on this next caller. Mr. Dave Briga, how are you, sir?
Mr. Nick Shine, how are you this evening?
Maintaining, getting through.
Well,
Very rough day.
Yeah, it's been a tough day, you know. Tommy always was a great caller. We just had that recent match between them. He always showed everybody kindness or respect. Me especially. I mean, during that time, we never had I never had a harsh word with Tommy. Tommy was just, he was a down to earth fellow. It's just sad to see this happen. But, I'm being probably the elder of elders in this whole community. I've seen this too many times, guys from my youth. Not so much, I've seen guys go down young, and it's tough. But recently, I saw something that was quite amazing, and it was Daryl Strawberry. March 22nd, he was preaching, and a guy, brought all his warts out from the past, put it right out there. And it was amazing just to hear this man speak. And I give that guy so much credit where he came from. So if everybody has a chance to hear Daryl Strawberry preached, just listen to him. Just listen to him. He's real. Daryl Strawberry came a long way,
Yeah, he did.
and he was on top. He fell, and he's Nick. He's up higher than he's ever been. So give this guy credit. And all you guys that are fighting, your demons or whatever, you got to just trust the Lord, man. That's all you can, A lot of guys don't like when I talk like that. I said I wasn't going to speak spiritual things because it caused a lot of dissension, and it caused a lot of, I think, anger issues. And there's a lot of guys against me out there. Now I saw it. I see what's going on. I don't like when things are being personal, and it's sad, when these things happen. Different generations think differently. But one thing is true. There's absolute truth in things. So don't think that there's not, fellows. And the absolute truth is the Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ. So a lot of people don't like that, but it's the truth. And if you listen to Strawberry, he'll tell you. He'll tell you. As far as the voting goes, Gary voted for me 4 times. So whatever goes, I guess there's no rules. We would hope that there's one man, one woman, one vote, but it is what it is, right?
You know what it's like? It's like Halloween, and you put the big bowl of candy on the front porch, and you say, only take one, but you're not home. You're
Right.
not there to monitor it. You don't know who's going to take what. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's unfortunate that
It's only fun, right? In
it's
the
for
end,
fun. And
it's
if
only
people take it that seriously, people take it that seriously.
it's not
You
real
can't,
life.
you
But
can't
you know
rule
what?
that.
Real life does happen, like Tommy. And I just recently lost a couple of friends. I've seen too many. Like I say, during the last year and a half, and just to give you an idea, with all these things happening, I start pre-planning things the beginning of last year. So I'm on my way to be with the Lord. So I'm not, I have no fears. So all this stuff means, this is a good time with hopefully guys that like you. And there's no old saying, not everybody's going to like you. So it doesn't matter to me. If you don't like me, I'm not going to be somebody that I'm not. That's it. I can't be somebody I'm not, because then I would be a fraud. And I'm not going to be a fraud for anybody.
You're not a fraud, and you're not unemployed. We know that.
Well, I pray. Hey, listen, I made Gorman an offer the other day at Jake's show. If he's willing to relocate, I'll get him a job. I'll get him 2 jobs, not one, 2.
How's the SSDI payments in Pennsylvania?
I don't know. We got a lot of people that move here from New Jersey, New York to collect.
Oh yeah, they're a drain on it.
You want to see it? I'll show you the plates. I got them outside my street now. But people move here because they don't want to pay taxes. But hey, it's no better. Taxes go up everywhere. No place, there's an old statement: you can run, but you can't hide. That's
Dave,
basically
I got a
it.
question for you.
Yeah.
You're in my Discord, but do you use Discord like at all?
No, I don't really. This is like a release for me. I don't really have. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff. And my wife is very touchy about doing stuff, payments and stuff over the internet. She got hacked one time, and unfortunate. I just don't.
All right. I was coming up with an idea that might be something up your alley with what you were talking about with like Strawberry and maybe doing like having a group in there. And for those that are interested, I'll set up like a private group and maybe we do like a weekly like Bible study. Like that's something I wanted to start implementing into my life.
Oh
and
yeah.
I
I'm
thought you
more than
would be
willing.
great.
Hey, that's what the Lord has put me in these positions. I have You know, that's why you never listen. I'm from the old school, and there's a lot of stuff that still remain in me. Okay, so if you come after me, I'm an all-time hockey player. Okay, unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff, the fire that never dies in me. Okay, it just never dies. That's it, and it's what keeps me going. That's what keep all the guys out there. That's what I tell young people. You know, if you don't have an objective in life, you're not going to live long. There's no objective to having things. If you got kids, if you got something, things that make you, you know, progress and have, you know, want to do things for them or your grandchildren or whatever, you know. But if you don't have any objective, you want to sit on your ass your whole life, then forget it. What's your life? What does your life mean? What does your
Gator
life mean?
says, I could write a hit sitcom based on Charles relocating to be with Brigga. Call it Faith and Failure.
Well, he's not living with me. I could. No, I'm
Are you
not even.
sure we could get Weed the People to build a nice tent for
I
him
don't want
outside in the
crumbs
yard?
all over my house. You know, my wife will
right.
pick up after Charles. I mean, you know,
All right. We're
listen.
trying.
When I put a lot of stuff in there, it's for kidding. I know a lot of these guys have problems, so I don't want to pick on him, but
I hear you. I know.
he has to get moving. He has to get moving. You know, what are you gonna do? You're a good influence, Nick, and I appreciate you. And I know you've gone through a lot in your life, and you know you're dedicated not to your family, and you're a very positive Jets fan, which hard to be. You know, it's positive I've been for 61 years. It's getting more difficult. You know, it's getting more
Dave,
difficult.
I mean, the people want it, Dave. We can't get this community to agree on much, but I think it would be unanimous that people would want to see a reality show with Charles living with you.
Oh boy, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I'd have to do what my dad did.
Wait. We made a lot of progress in 2 minutes.
Listen, I remember
you
the
went
first
from
day.
definitive no to oh boy.
Listen to this. No, my dad was a business owner. He was a very aggressive guy. You know, he's a World War II prisoner of war veteran. He went through 18 months of prisoner of war camp. You know, and he was he was a guy that had, you know, he had a lot of difficulties from that thing, but he worked like he worked for his family, everything. But we all have warts, okay? But one thing he always taught us, you know, was, you know, you're gonna work, you're gonna, you know, my mom was she wanted to create us in her image, you know. She was all for academics, so it was, you know, I had a tug of war going on, you know. So we all have, you know, but I had loving parents and I missed them. I missed all my, you know, my relatives. I'm pretty much, hey, I'm up to this scale now. Everybody else is, you know, I'll be 75 in 2 months. So
God bless you, my friend.
yeah, the Lord has been with me though, so I hang in there. And as far as Gary and me goes, you know, we're straight, but I'll do anything, you know. If they're going to put votes in, I'm only voting once. So whatever it is, whoever votes for me, people can vote 20 times. Who cares? You know, who cares?
Right.
But
Well, Dave, enjoy happy Easter to you. God bless.
yeah.
And, keep
You
doing
know
what
what they
you're
always say on Resurrection Sunday? He is risen.
Risen. Yes, sir.
God bless, man.
God bless, bud. We'll talk soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. We got a couple callers left. First, let's check in with the Dream. How you feeling, buddy?
What's up, man?
Hey, man.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, I wanted to talk to Brigger, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all right. All right. Yeah, I mean, between him and Gary, I don't know. Right?
Yeah.
That's a difficult one. So, I don't know if you watched Jake's show earlier about the gift that I gave Beast, correct?
I didn't see that part. No.
All right. Well,
I know you were sending him something.
Yeah. Well, can I allow? You want me to tell you?
Did it happen? You gave it to him on
Yeah,
air?
it happened.
Okay. What'd you give him?
I gave him the bowling ball that Bill Murray used in the movie Kingpin. Ernie McCracken.
A replica or the actual one?
No, a custom-made bowling ball
Okay.
with his initials engraved in it. With
wow.
With with gift cards for him to get finger holes drilled in.
Oh, nice.
Right?
That's really nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
Eli's saying it's a badass gift.
And I was explaining this because I didn't see you in the comments. So I got to come on and tell you this.
I can't see you on screen, so we're even.
Well, I'm.
What are you in Amsterdam here? Are you in the Red District? What are we doing here?
No. I'm in my living room. I'm
All
just
right.
picking my nose real quick.
All right.
Anyways,
Well, let's minimize that.
anyways, so me and Jake were in correspondence that night that it arrived on his doorstep, right?
Okay.
And we were like triangulating, like, Beast, did you get it? Because he lives in Chicago, porch pirates, right?
Yes.
And uh, the response I got from Beast was just awful. Like, what you would never want. Like, I put so much thought into this gift, right? And I was like, oh, he's gonna love it. And no, the response I got was just not good.
Well, I think we've come to know that he's a bit volatile and temperamental at times.
It was just
So
like
it
a
may have
like a
just been
like
the moment.
imagine. I gave him all this hope and joy that I thought was gonna kill, right?
Well, he went bowling tonight. He said he went and
I
bowled
yeah, but
5
not
games.
yeah. But then, like, the email response I got from him was like, imagine like a balloon deflating and all over the room, right? He just
Gator said, check your email. He tried to
oh,
explain what happened. So you might
oh,
have an explanation from Gator in your email.
oh, all right. So, well, I will check that after this. Actually, shall
After
we
this.
read it? Shall we read it together?
No, that might be personal. I don't know what's in it. I don't want to
Well,
say
neither do
yes.
I. Neither do I.
As fun it would be watching you try to read an email in this condition with those
I read
glasses
emails.
at that angle, it could be its own. But I would say keep that private. If he sent that to you privately, I would say keep that private. Because Gator sends me emails that I would never want anyone to see the light of day.
All right. Oh yeah. All right. Well, me and Gator are not at that level. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, but
But, I do
anyways,
appreciate you calling. Thank you for the super chats. You are in the raffle with for 8 entries tonight. Sunday night, Easter night, we're doing the raffle. Winner's choice. You pick the player, you pick the item, mini helmet, jersey, or photo, and I'll make it happen. But I got to get up at 6:15 for work. I got overtime tomorrow. So
I know the feeling. All right.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know how it is. You're working, man.
Yeah. I know.
And
Also, I'm not gonna. Actually, I am gonna beg. Ready? I'm gonna beg.
what are you begging for?
Vote for me over Gorman. Ooh, that's a
Vote
big beg.
vote for the dream over Gorman, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting matchup.
That is. I mean, he is an absolute buzzsaw, right? As Jake was saying, right? I
He's
mean,
he's he's unique.
yeah,
There's
I
nobody
know.
like
How do
Gorman in
you?
our community.
Well, also, 2 weeks ago, I did approach Jake with this, and he kicked it up to Gator. There was a mention. I was like, man, I was like, yo, I'm gonna need some help against Gorman. Why not? Can I put Happy on, like a tag team? Happy in the Dream, my dog,
I know who Happy is.
and like me and him back to back with crooked glasses together would be a funny picture.
Dude, you walk around your room. You were on my show one night with me and Rick Kent, and you walked around showing all of your movie posters. If you
Yeah,
did that to Gorman, you could win Gorman over and flip the whole fucking thing on its head.
really, like the game of Risk in Seinfeld. Just flip it over.
I'm not a Seinfeld guy. I don't get the reference.
Oh, all right. All right.
Sorry. I'm
All right, but like, really, Gorman is a. Wait a second. Me and Gorman become friends.
You've offered to move him down there and become a fan boat operator.
Captain.
Fan boat captain. Sorry. So for those of you who don't know, the Dream was sending me emails last summer, and he had an idea about how to get Gorman a job, and would Gorman be willing to relocate down to Jacksonville? He stashed some money away, and he wants to buy. What type of boat is it?
A fan boat.
All right, I do have it right. It's a fan boat, and he goes, and I'll never forget this line in the email. Maybe Gorman could be the best goddamn fan boat captain in the world, and he doesn't even know he has it in him yet.
Yeah, like a python catcher. Like he would be like he would be doing the fan boat thing, and then he would just and then he would jump in and do like a figure four leg lock on a python.
Yes.
While a bunch of water moccasins are biting on him.
Yep. Gator. Here's the sitcom. Charles goes and lives with different people.
Ooh.
He goes with Dave Briga.
Remember,
One he
has
goes with
anybody
Dream.
ever seen
One he
Carl
goes with Beast.
Pilkington?
One he goes with Bobby.
This is interesting.
The saga.
Like he spends a weekend. Yeah. Like do a job. Like Mike Rowe, dirty jobs. But like it's Gorman just doing everybody's job for a week.
There you go. Well, Dream, I got to get going. I appreciate you
All
for
right.
calling. Thank you again for the super chats. You're the man, and good luck.
Sweet dreams, bro.
Sweet dreams, my friend.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've talked to people on this show that only have 9 toes. We've talked to people on this show who only have 1 testicle. Now we're going to talk to someone who's got a 3rd leg. What's up, Bonesy?
My brother, Nick
How are you,
Shine.
buddy?
Snuck out. Had to give you a little time. I want to start off on a serious note. Rest in peace, Tommy. I probably saw him more than most because he was constantly walking by the store when he was working or looking for a job. And he stopped by 2 weeks ago and he gave me a Jets beer mug that I got at the store. And, it's crazy. Everybody's got something going on and you never really know. So that's why in the case of how I am with, and to Dream talking about Beast, I'll try to talk to Beast. Beast doesn't understand. So the dream was the dream when you send someone who doesn't completely have it upstairs a gift and you're waiting for a specific response from him. That the gesture was amazing. I mean, if he sent it to anybody else with a little bit of Beast doesn't really know how to say thank you or I talk to Beast every day.
Showing human
say
emotion.
thank you.
Yeah, showing that human compassionate side isn't his strength. I've said it before. He's a frantic MP3 player, right? He'll play the wrestling interviews and the movies and the shows that he's heard, but it's hard to break that wall to get him. And when it does break, he breaks down, right? So it's I think he hides himself from that with the way he responds to certain things. So I listen. I know he's one of one, and I just want to see everyone be happy, and I want to see everyone be successful, man. And with everything that's happened this week, it's made me recenter my thoughts and my objective and my path in life.
Yeah, I mean the Tommy stuff hits hard, man. Shout out to Gator for what he put together at the end of the Jake show. That was hit. That hit. That was beautiful, and
I'm so pissed off, man, because I met Tommy at the Carolina game this year, and he came up as everyone had walked in already, and he came up at the end and met Jake, me, Nikki, and he was taking pictures with us, and he texted them to me. And New Year's Eve, I got a new phone and I didn't back up the fucking one the right way. So I lost all my text messages before January 1st. So I'm fucking aggravated with that now. He sent me what I did have, I sent the Gator. And in the beginning of the video, which I'll play again when we're done because you're the last caller, it was him as a kid. And he had pictures. Oh, is that my audio kicking back? I don't know what's going on. Is this wire bent? The fuck? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
My audio kicked back at me for a second. He's got all these pictures with Kevin Mawai, Rebus, and I think Keyshawn when he was a kid, and his dad would take him to like Hofstra when they were still out there, and he sent me a bunch of those pictures that he was like so proud of, and it sucks, man. It's I know it's a part of life. It just sucks when it hits our lives, because someone who may or may not be suffering is now at peace, but the pain stays behind for everyone who will miss them, and for anyone who passes. So, it's all we can do is doing what we're doing, right? Like we'll talk through it as a group. We'll honor them. Whenever anybody gifts memberships on this channel, we're gonna play this.
You ready, Chris?
Let's let it rip. Let's go.
Here we go, baby.
J-E-T-S! Jets! 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 Let's go, baby!
Let's match that energy. Match that energy. You can't.
You can't, man.
No. And anyone who ever tries to, we're all gonna say, nah, it wasn't Tommy. Nope, wasn't Tommy. Yeah, Gator, you did a tremendous job with that, and I was happy to contribute what I could with the pictures, and I went to Tommy's Instagram and got a couple pictures, and sent them over to Gator. And Gator, when he puts his mind to something, when something gets to the top of Gator's to-do list, it's going to be fucking stellar. And he did a really good job with that. There's so many things I'd like try to get Gator to do, and he's like, you don't know how long my list is right now. Like I haven't even asked him like in 2 months because I know the tournament was going on. And if something has to get bumped to the top of his list, he's gonna knock it out of the fucking park. And that was perfect, man. It really was.
Well, I for to bring it back to football a little bit, I was listening to Gypsy and Thunderlips and Glick and everybody, argue about what's going on, and what we have to really come to as a unit, this Jets community. We are in a situation right now that what could, besides how you forget how you feel about Aaron Glenn, like where we're at, there's only two real things that can happen here. Either he's going to do exactly what he did last year, where he's going to give us all these brash, I got superpowers, promised land. He's going to give us all the quotes because that's who he is as a man, and that is his actual authentic self, right? So we can't ask for him to be fake. He's being himself. He's either going to come out. Hawk said it today in the draft that this man needs a win in week 1 more than anything.
Yeah.
Besides week 1, if Glenn starts off poorly, he's fired. We're gonna hopefully Geno Smith and Frank Reich could show us pieces of the offense and feed Garrett Wilson so he doesn't want to get traded, and feed Taylor and show us that we have some pieces. Run the ball. Frank Reich's offense, his running game is constantly top half of the league. Gypsy keeps on talking about Frank Reich and what he did. What have you done for me lately? But when you look at someone's entire career, Frank Reich is perfect for what we need. He's an adult in the room that's shown us in the past that he can succeed running an offense and it can be effective. And we haven't had that in a very long time. And I will repeat this a million times. If as Jet fans, if we go look at all the offensive coordinator hires this year, none of them are exciting you that you're going to be believing in except for Dabo or McDaniels. You go look at the list. None of you guys know any of those guys. They're all like up and coming guys who may or may not be good. That we didn't need that. We needed someone who's going to come in and has shown in the NFL multiple times that he can run a top 15 offense.
Yeah.
So I just feel like with Frank Reich in the room, it gives a lot of confidence in the offense that we can be average.
Yeah. And when Gino went to Seattle, no one ever thought Gino would play well. If you can get 3,823 from Gino with what we all think will be an improved defense, with this offensive line that can give him time, and then I think we're going to add another weapon or two. I mean, you could look at, you get 38 and 23 from him, right? With the line, with the defense, and we don't even know the draft picks yet. 6 could be, 5 will be the floor, but if things go really well, you could look at maybe 8. And I think if you make that jump from 3 to 7 or 8, and you're in contention, and the games that it's, say we go 7 and 10. The answers with Glenn will lie with me in the 10. Were you outmatched? Were you outclassed? Did you get beat 30-3 at halftime? Were you just completely outcoached and outclassed and outschemed and outsmarted? Or did your game-winning field goal attempt just go wide right in a wet, rainy day from 52 yards? And did you have a ball bounce the wrong way and the other team scooped it up? You know what I mean? Like, how do those 10 look? And I think we can't sit here and say this has to happen, that has to happen. We have to see how it plays out. And I hope for the best. I hope nothing but awfulness for the Indianapolis Colts this year or the Cowboys Packers. And that's where I'm at. I want this team to improve. You know, I want these free agents that we signed to all fit the scheme perfectly. Like, I want to see that, all right, we're going in the right direction. So what do we need? Well, we need to fire Glenn and then bring in a coach who's going to want to go back to a 4-3. And now we got to keep guys here that don't specifically fit the type of scheme that they want to run, whether it's a solid type scheme or whatever it may be.
Nick, let's worry about that though. Like, let's worry about that when we get there. Like, Glenn has put himself in the position with his mouth and him being himself, which we can't get mad at. We want the guy to be authentic. He's either succeeding or he's gone. He's running the defense. That was the best thing that's happened to us is him. He's running the defense, so the pressure's on him. So he's either going to rope us all back in with us. We're not really asking for too much besides to be, I say this all the time, 6-8 at the end of the season with 3. You got 3 games left. If you win them all, you're in. You know, like something like that. Like when you win them all in, you have some help. Like in the beginning of the season, we just have to be like we were the first couple times with Salah, where it was like at the beginning we played well. Before the bye week, we played well. So if it fails, everyone who wants Glenn out, it's going to happen, and we're going to have to go through another rebuild. But the best case scenario could be that Frank Reich is a real adult in the room, and since he's shown you through his career, besides his 1 year with Carolina, and then he went to do the favor to go to Stanford. I don't really care what he did in college. I'll keep repeating that. I really don't care what happened to Stanford. I don't even it doesn't matter. In his resume, when you bring an offensive coordinator who's shown you he's got a guy, he's got a style, he's got a preference, he's done it before multiple times, and it's let's just see what Glenn does, because if it doesn't work out, he's gone anyway. There's no way Glenn can suck this year and survive. And next year we're loaded. So we have it. We had a decent offseason. Glenn hired all his guys, and God forbid our players start off hot and Glenn's whole mantra and everything just oozes into the locker room, and you start seeing some confidence from veteran players that sink into the rookies that we haven't seen. You could be positive in March before the draft without having to just That's why I just feel like I'm excited to talk to Gypsy about Frank Reich because I don't care. He's always about that. What have you done for me lately? What have you? And I get it, but it's an outlier year. It's 1 year, and he's not in the NFL. Coaches have done that before. When we had Fitzpatrick save us, when Gino got punched, what was the offensive coordinator? Why am I who was he? He came back for the 1 year with Fitzpatrick. He was an older offensive coordinator. Hold on.
Not that wasn't Heimerdinger.
No, it wasn't Heimerdinger. It was this is gonna eat me up. God.
Chan Gailey.
Chan Gailey. It was an old man. But he had a quarterback who could run his system, and he had some weapons, and look what happened. If you've done it before, you can always do it again. So I know he's outdated, and he doesn't run. He doesn't. We don't want to. We saw what happens when you have a play-action running quarterback. He wants a pocket passer. He wants to throw the ball down the field. He wants to run the ball. He always has a great rushing offense. I just the Frank Reich hate is just like I would love to hear the names of the people who you wanted.
You were going to get that type of coach. You were going to get that type of coach because how bad year one was. You could be a lame duck head coach, and you weren't going to get an up and coming guy after you just brought in an up and coming guy and you got rid of him after 1 year. That's the type of coach you were going to get given the circumstances of the New York Jets. So, well, we'll see. Listen, I think there's some good things to be optimistic about long term. I think this offensive line coming together.
Oh yeah.
And I expect after the draft, they're going to pick up McDonald's 5th-year option, and then shortly after that, Tittman's going to get his extension. And I think those are two big things. And we know that Gardner's gone. We know Jermaine is gone. We know Brees is up in the air right now. Andrew C. with a super chat. Thank you, Andrew. He says, I'm worried Garrett is going to lose patience. And it's possible, right? But I think Garrett could have his best season yet because Gino will throw the ball downfield. And we all know Garrett, one-on-one, is electric. And you don't want to throw him the swing passes he was getting where linebackers, DNs, corners, safeties are all closing in on him. You want Garrett 25 yards downfield with a jump ball opportunity where he's the best fucking athlete on the field and he can make something happen. And Gino will put the ball out there for him. You get
Gino
to that.
has a high completion percentage every year.
He does. But he will throw it downfield too.
He throws interceptions.
Yeah.
We get it.
Mason Taylor and Brees are going to fucking feast with his high percentage. And then when it's time to go, you get down to the 22-yard line and you put in a run formation, you move Garrett in motion, and then you have him in the slot and he goes up and out towards the corner and Gino lays one out there. Garrett's out running almost every single fucking corner in the league. And if you can sell the run good enough where that safety has to take one step, he's beat. And Garrett will get out to the corner, and no safety is getting out there to him. So you got to build the run. You get your swing passes in with Brees. You can get your down and outs with your tight end Taylor, and then you can open things up for Garrett. And that's not even bringing up A.D. Mitchell, or if we add a Lemon or a Sadiq or whoever. There's going to be layers to this offense, and we haven't had that in a while. And we never really got. I know I'm going to bring up Rodgers briefly. I promise for those in the chat. But we never got a true read on what that offense was going to be because there was so much manipulation at the line of scrimmage. So I feel that we never got a true reading of either of the offensive coordinators with that. And listen, you're going to have talent. You're going to add to the talent. Just fucking make it work, man. Devise a scheme where Gino can have time. We had 3, 3.5, 3.7, I think, even one game last year with Fields with time to throw. He just didn't fucking do it.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't let it rip.
We'll be all right. We can't be worse. I know we've said that before.
Yeah.
All right. Kiss of death. My bad. Shouldn't have said that. Want to take it back.
I'm Shine. I love you, brother.
Love you
I know
too,
you
buddy.
got I'm glad I got to chill. I had a great night. I just want to shout out OG. That's my man.
Yeah. Forever.
Shout out, Tommy. We love you, brother. Rest in peace. And Nick, love you, dog.
Love you too, buddy. We'll talk soon. You got it, man. Tough day today, Jets fans. Very tough day.
Now let's go to What Did We Learn Today? Courtesy of Nick Shine.
All right. It's been a tough day for all of us. This is something I always look forward to. What type of twist can we put on this here at the end? Drop your What Did We Learn. I'm going to play the Tommy video one more time. While you're dropping What Did We Learn, I'll come back. I'll read those. We'll kick it up to Boom, and we'll wrap this up. Let me take you down. Let me put you up.
I was the only one there rocking this jersey. My number. Oh, I don't have it on right now.
Give me an oh yeah, Tommy.
Oh yeah, baby! That's Jets patience. I guess you could say that to the fullest because we have patience. I've had patience since '85. This is our year. All you guys, yo, Bobby, keep doing your show. Mr. Bonesy, man, love you. Jake, you are the man.
Tommy, enjoy the White House.
Thank you. Can't wait to be there, baby. We going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to be at the parade. I'll be at the White House. Let's go. My dad will pay for 5 or 10 of us as maniacs. Keep doing you, Jake. I love you, brother.
Tommy, appreciate it, man. What a call.
I don't think they're losing many games this year, the bottom line. I don't know what the topic was, but I'm out here like in the park with looking at ducks and squirrels and all that shit. Hey, amigo, you think the Jets are going to lose any games this year? J-E-T-S, Jets, baby. I'm in Harrison, New Jersey right now, stopping at my bank. But Jay, keep doing you, brother. J-E-T-S. I can't wait to see you later, baby.
Oh, wow.
Here we go, baby.
J-E-T-S, Jets, let's go, baby.
Like, you guys are the best at what you do. So I can't wait to see you later, baby.
Tommy, thank you very much. What a way to end it.
MC May says, I learned that we can go from Shine's underwear to Jesus saves in a matter of minutes. We also might have to endure Shine streaking, as Mendoza will not be the only thing dropping. Rest in peace, Tommy. Well done, Mace. Bill, I learned I'm blessed to be a member of this community. Amen. Black Gypsy, I learned we all gee one vote. We all gee one vote. Well said, Quest. For a man known for his prank calls, I think that's just perfect. That's absolutely. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. It's a punch to the stomach. It's a kick to the dick. It's however you want to verbalize. It's horrible. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Gary, I see that you're back. I'm sorry. I got to get up early for work. I took the call link down. I took my melatonin just now during that video. And we're going to wrap this up. Folks, don't forget, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern night, right here. We'll have our second Winner's Choice raffle giveaway. As you know, rest of the show will continue with super chats, gifted memberships. All raffle entries are doubled throughout Sunday, and we'll do that prize at the end of the show. But for now, let's kick it up to Canada, baby. Drop those What Did We Learn emojis and give Boomtown some love.
Hey there, Shiners, you made it to the end. It's time to ask the question. The Nick Shine would like to know. Canada's taking names. Boomtown always delivers. Let's find out now. What did we learn today?
Boomtown, please, good sir, drop it like it's hot. Meanwhile, I have some memberships to give away. Went to 3D Boxing, AG's Burner, Thomas Sandler, B. Boru, and Robin the Boy Wondering. Five more went to Soabacito, the Rational Jets fan, Peter Castro, C. Wannon, Sneakers to Boots. And during that, Boomtown learned Nick believes Thunderlips has a hideous face. You only have breakfast with the ones you love. Charles was able to bypass the no scissors policy via a first aid kit. Bonus, Sonic is closed on Route 1. Robert C. subscribes to the 5150 conspiracy theory. Don't you dare try and take a cigarette away from Tammy C. Drinking Hennessy may lead to nonsense. Double bonus, rest in peace, Tommy. You were one of the best this community had to offer. A lifelong devoted fan whose passion cannot be denied. You will be missed. Boom. I appreciate you. I went to bed early last night, and I spoke to Gator this morning, and he told me you guys talked last night, and one of the first things you said was, "Did you tell Shine?" So thank you for thinking of me. Boom. You know how much I love you, and I appreciate you. And yeah, it's well said, Hank. Well said. Folks, I've said it once on this show. I've said it a million times, and I mean it with every ounce of my being. There's several people who have. If you need to talk to somebody, if you need help in any way, I will do everything I can to help you. And if I can't, I will get you on a path or direction where you can. It was August the 24th. We stopped Bobby's show. I stayed backstage with Tommy, and I wouldn't let him get off that line. And I ordered him an Uber, and got him on a good path. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna hold a lot of this weight on my shoulders if I could have done more. That's just how I am. When I love someone and I care about somebody, I say a lot when we end this show. Be nice to someone. You know, maybe if you have a friend you've fallen out of touch with, tomorrow's a good day to reach out to them, check on them. You know, call your loved ones, and we say it when bad things happen. Make it the norm. Make it a good thing to just do. Do it once a week. Call a friend that you haven't spoken to a while. Just say, "Hey, man, I was thinking about you. Wanted to check in. Hope you're doing okay. You know, I know we don't talk a lot anymore, but I'm here if you need me." You never know when an act of kindness can change somebody's world. All of you were kind enough to subscribe to the show at some point, and you've helped change my world. So I love you guys. You're the best. And how do we segue?
You ready, Chris?
Let's let it rip. Let's go.
Here we go, baby.
J-E-T-S! Jets! 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 Let's go, baby!
It's perfect. It's really, really fucking perfect. And what I would give for a Tommy calling with bad phone connection with his European phone. You'll be missed, kid. You really, really will. And YouTube gives you memberships every month when you get monetized to give out. So those are the ones I gave out, but I wanted to go into my own pocket and gift you guys tonight for helping me get through this. I appreciate you. I love all of you. Even those of you that give me shit. I love you for being here and being a part of this journey that we're on together. Those five went to Will Romano, Bob P, Robert Vamberg, JJ, Astrel is so off the chain. Astrel is so off the chain. I don't know. Yeah, much love for Tommy. If you are a member of the channel and you have access to the emojis, we have the OG hat that Addie made earlier and was so kind as to let me use on this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back Sunday, 8 p.m. Thank you. Love you guys, all of you. Have a good night. Go Jets. And say a prayer for Tommy's kids and his family. Good night. Stop fucking up, StreamYard.
Gentry covered in football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his promise, Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.